Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 79 of AEW. I'm Swarls here with Nick. Nick, what's going on?
Hello. You ready to full and also gear?
I am, but first we have to collide.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you up first collision.
Oh, you told me that I didn't have to do anything this stream.
No, that is the opposite of what I told you multiple times.
Oh.
Um, what did Kento Miyahara and Drew Parker win?
What a question.
What number is that? It's too many things. Oh, here it is. They won the Big Japan Tag League. Sure.
Wait, Drew Parker, like...
The deathmatch guy.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
I guess that checked out.
I mean, him in Big Japan, sure. What's Kento doing there? I don't know. Needs to work, I guess.
He's still with All Japan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick, where are we colliding?
Oh, I didn't think about this part. Great Lakes. I think... Did we do that last time?
I think I literally just did a show there, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I just did it. No, you just did a show there.
Then let's go to the southeast. Good old
Southeast. Last time we were here, we went to Legacy Arena, which is in Alabama, I think.
All right.
So we're gonna go. We could go to Memphis. We could go to Orlando.
Yeah, Memphis. Let's give Memphis a show.
Sure.
FedEx.
FedEx. All right. How would you like to spend that energy?
Creative finish.
Mm-hmm. Near certainty for Bandito.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking over here if there's any angles that I want. Yeah, an angle idea.
Okay, bold. A near certainty. Wow.
All right, then we'll just round this out with creative finishes. I did not think it would just take one to get that, if I'm being honest.
Near certainty. Oh, they're cooking.
Oh, boy.
And likely for Riho.
Oh, hell yeah.
Crackerjack, thank you. Appreciate it. How far back are you? Oh no. Brian Danielson and May St. Michelle did not get along during the meeting.
Oh. We need to turn her face quick so that she can stop being a jerk in the meetings. She takes her gimmick too seriously.
Have almost convinced me on TW9. What more can we do? If we're in the southeast, that means everyone wants to work. Do you want to book Taylor Wilde?
Sure.
Okay.
Is she good?
She's okay.
Yeah, she could job in the.
She's got a little bit of pop, not
Oh,
much.
I literally need a jobber tonight.
All right. Face or heel?
That's what I'm looking for right now. Where is X defeats jobber? Face.
All right. Taylor Wilde, welcome aboard. Nick Aldis is openly hostile towards Ricky Starks.
Yeah, we're gonna say no.
Yeah. Do you want him?
No, I don't have any use for you in particular.
Yeah. Okay, Axel Dieter Jr., who is dating Madame Dimitrescu.
Yeah, we should probably bring him in.
Go ahead and yeah. We should probably just hire him, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I don't have anything planned for what he could do, so just bring him in as a heel.
Yeah, he's a mean German man, so he's a heel.
Holy shit. Could he How over is he?
Great question.
Could he replace Miro as the stand-in for Ilya in the final of the three? No, he could
It
not.
would it would be fine. It would be kind of more of a squash match. But didn't you
Yeah.
already have Miro say that he was going to do it?
Yes, I did. You're right.
Okay.
It just seemed it seemed a good idea if he was over, but he is not.
I mean,
I mean, Miro's also going a little bit off the deep end, so Miro could just not show up for the match and they find someone else. Oh boy,
yeah, maybe it'll be good.
Danny Garcia's that level of over now, huh?
Yeah. Daisuke Kiso and AJ Styles have bonded recently, probably over their love of side swoop tear.
I was gonna say flippy hair.
Yeah. Yeah. AJ's, hey, man, that haircut, man. Oh, man. I used to rock that back in 2010, brother. That was a hell of a haircut, man. Training. And that's it.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Would you
I'll
like...
leave the locker room addressing to you.
Okay. I mean, you weren't clear. It sounded like you were giving me free reign. I should have pulled a rib on MJF or something.
No, I meant I will leave the positive for you to do. Not
Okay.
goodness.
Why do
Trying
I
to
not
tank
recognize...
the company.
Daisuke Kiso's a ref. He's a ref from DDT. We hired him because at some point we needed a ref. I don't know why, but we did. Anyway,
Okay.
What are we doing?
Main event then is Christian Casanova and Miro.
Yeah, now that you're telling me this is the
Axel
main
would
event,
was never going to be that guy.
Yeah, no, that would be wild.
Just a normal match that Christian Casanova is simply going to win.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay.
And you know how we got to end the show. Christian
belt
Casanova belt motion.
Yep. 2 minutes. Foreshadowing. Christian Casanova, I would say, working the crowd. Belt motion has been coming back for me a little bit in WCW just because I have a lot of Japanese people that don't maybe cut the best promos. So I've been going back to the old standby of all right, send them out there, belt motion. That's all the crowd will get it. That's all they need. Yep. Ultimate Dragon's got 20 mic skill. Hey, belt motion. That's fine.
Before the match, Maki Ito is going to stop Miro in gorilla position and wish him luck, and say that he forgives, or she forgives him for not coming to her rescue.
Wow, that's big of her.
Go get him.
Normally she would be like, fuck you.
I think she's going to start being like, why the fuck did you not come? And then she'd be like, you know what? No. Good luck. You got it. I forgive you.
Is Miro doing anything?
That's the thing. No. Okay. No response from Miro whatsoever, which I guess would be working the crowd?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
He's just standing there. I mean, if you really wanted to rate him on something, I would say acting.
Yeah, but no. It's not acting level.
Because, I mean, especially since this is a backstage segment, he's not working the crowd.
True. 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
This is just 2 minutes of 2 minutes of Maki talking, so you are right. He shouldn't really be. Right before that, Kevin Steen is going to powerbomb the absolute shit out of Nick Wayne.
Oh, no.
While Calvin Takeman holds Darby Allin.
Oh, no. So it's Kevin Steen, attacker. Nick Wayne, victim. Calvin Tankman Menace? Question mark.
Bodyguard?
What is bodyguard rate?
Menace?
Oh, same thing. And then
I think it's Menace or Charisma.
Darby Allin,
Right.
like acting?
Acting.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll tell Darby that it's in black and white before, so he'll act better. This is just like 2 minutes.
Okay. Steam Power Bombs, Nick Wayne. Wow, Tankman makes him watch.
Before that, there's a tag match with Tankman and Steen, and then Darby and Wayne.
I feel like this is the first time you're doing stuff with Darby and Nick Wayne.
Yeah, the commentary will be like, oh, Morrow will fucking explain the shit out of it.
Yeah,
We're fine.
Yeah. Yeah. These two know each other great from the Pacific Northwest. Darby Allin was trained by Nick Wayne's father, the great Buddy Wayne.
Yeah, and
then Nigel will just be like,
Nick Wayne.
And then Nigel would be like, he's not as great as me, Morrow. That's what I imagine your commentary is. It's just 85% Morrow talking, and then like 15% Nigel getting like one-liners off.
Yeah, just trying his best to be heel commentator while Morrow just screams.
Steamrolls him, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Steen's gonna pin Wayne.
Okay. But just 10 minutes, Steen pins... Okay.
Don't worry, we're about to have a cook match shortly.
Believe it or not, I was not worried.
Okay, good.
All right.
We are going to do a post-match stare down with Phoenix and Bandito, who are fighting for the title next week at Supernova.
Is this working the crowd?
Yeah, like a little 2 minute post-match stare down. They look at each other. This would have been a belt motion if belt motions weren't happening later.
You can have more than one belt motion. I'm sure I had more than one belt motion on one of those ROH shows. Had to.
You might have had the triple belt motion on one of those. Times were rough out there. Yeah, we're gonna do a tag match and steal the show. It is going to be the Love Bandits versus Rey Fenix and Riho. And since Riho got a what do you call it? Creative idea.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna pick up the win, and we're gonna use it.
All right. It is only a likely, but this is a mid-card match, so it's probably fine.
It's a mid-card television match.
I'm reminding you.
No, yeah. But that's why I wanted to use it on television. I was like, that kind of aligns perfectly.
Okay.
Jamie Hayter versus Jobber.
Jamie Hayter versus Jobber. Okay. Who is it again?
Oh, of course.
Taylor Wilde.
Taylor Wilde. Everyone knows.
Everyone's favorite. Taylor Wilde. Remember when she was a witch in TNA? Of course you don't.
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Wow.
This is a
no respect.
This is a
no respect.
domination level match.
Do you want me to mark domination?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
She came to us wanting to work. Listen.
Kojima-kun was not Dark Times. That's when I was doing stuff. The Dark Times when it was just like, I don't know, we'll just do a match, I guess.
MJF promo.
Actually, the darkest time in the ROH, sorry to cut you off. Darkest time in the ROH save was when I bought MLW and was like, I guess we'll run shows in the South now because we have Pop there. And then for like 2 shows, we were a Southern indie. That was probably the darkest time.
Yeah, that's the rough times.
Yeah. Anyway, MJF promo?
Yes. he's cooking. He's so sorry that Vanny got hurt. Oh no. Whatever will you do now, Adam Page? And also bigging up Jamie Hayter. Look what she's about to do. If Vanny didn't get hurt now, she would have gotten hurt in the title match anyway. You just saved yourself from getting even more hurt on a bigger stage, etc.
MJF gasses up Hater, buries Hanger Benny.
Arez versus Darius Martin.
Arez versus Darius Martin.
I'm gonna try something different here with the road agent note.
Okay, I'm listening.
I would like to try high spots.
Okay. That's probably a good idea.
See how it goes.
Yeah. These guys are good at those.
And Alraz is going to pick up the win. Before the match, Rush has to be upset at Los.
Remember Windman and Tyler Black as a sidekick? I do now. I'm sorry, what was that? Folks, if you haven't seen the ROH 2003 series, the VODs are up on YouTube. It's I had a hard time. Whoever made that mod really loved WWE and really hated ROH. Everyone had really bad stats.
Rush talking to his boys.
Okay.
Upset at himself and the group for not coming through and winning the trios title. They need to get it together, and they need to start picking up wins, starting now with Arez.
Right. Arez is also there. He's also in this group. I definitely... Why are there so many?
How you remember Bobby Lashley and not Arez?
Because he's not supposed to be there, so it makes you remember him. You know what I mean?
I guess that's true. He does stand out.
Yeah.
Also, Rush running down Bobby Lashley is a hilarious image.
Yeah.
This is just like 3 minutes backstage.
Okay, 3 minutes. Rush rallies the troops.
The returning Miyu Yamashita and Billy Starks versus Demi and Charlie Evans.
Okay. Nope.
Miyu versus Charlie Evans again, I guess.
I mean, you have May. You could do Demi
No,
and May.
May got stretchered out. May is not around at the moment.
And Rosemary's retired, right?
Yes. I could pull a spooky gal from Ring of Honor, but that just seems...
that seems...
Hold on a minute. My mind is formulating.
What about Madame Dimitrescu and her main squeeze, Axel Dieter Jr., taking on Miyu and, I don't know, somebody.
Miyu's well-established friend, Mike Bailey.
Yeah, they do karate together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were a team in the mixed tag tournament.
That's right.
Mike Bailey famously broke up with Miyu, according to you.
That's what you said. I was just...
Even though I said it as if it were a tag team going to do singles stuff.
That's a breakup. Listen, he sugarcoated it. We both know what that really was. It was a breakup.
All right. Miyu Yamashita's going to win this match, though.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she's going to win by a disqualification when Charlie Evans fucking wallops her.
Got it. Let's go
And this could be one of those like Nigel she was going to win the match if Charlie Evans didn't interfere type thing. So
I disagree.
you never know.
Demi was gonna kick out. I can feel it. What a match.
And before that, Demi is going to give an update on Mei Suruga. Yeah, she has begun her injury rehab, and Demi is glad that Miyu is back Miyu is wrestling tonight because she can't wait to get her hands on Miyu Yamashita from what Miyu did to May St. Michelle.
Also, I feel like this is probably an opportunity to be like, also, tonight my partner is Axel Dieter Jr. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
probably. Yeah, I didn't have that written because her partner was Charlie Evans, who she doesn't need to. May St. Michelle. That's what I said, Daniel. I don't know what you're talking about.
Demi's cooking, right?
Yes.
Ooh, that's an insane typo.
I would have left it. Power play.
So if we sign Axel Dieter Jr., are you like? Can we make him like what can we make him in the group? The chat thinks he's a butler, but I don't know if he has butler energy. He seems more like a evil villain type.
I mean, he's the henchman.
Sure.
Right? Like that's what he is.
Yeah.
Because he's not like if Pac is like an associate member of that group, he's not Pac level. Like he's not. Yeah. Adam Cole is perplexed.
Okay.
This is like a post match. He's sitting in the middle of the ring, just like looking back and forth, confused.
Okay. Was that 2 minutes? 1 minute?
Yeah, like very short. And let's have Keith Lee off screen.
Okay. Oh, he could be like an evil doctor. I do kind of like that.
The sadistic surgeon, Axel Dieter Jr. Adam Cole and Keith Lee versus Josh Alexander and Lee Moriarty.
Didn't Adam Cole and Keith Lee break up?
He didn't do the turn. Also, I have a write up here for it to make this make sense.
Okay. The name of this song is KK Cruisin' from Animal Crossing. It's from Game Chops. It's it's on Spotify. This whole playlist is on Spotify. I don't know if anyone wants it.
I mean, any of the KK songs are good. That's not true. Some of them stink, but most of the KK songs are good.
Here's the playlist. Anyway, what are we doing? Adam Cole and Keith Lee.
Versus Lee Moriarty and Josh Alexander.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah, it's one night. That's
Okay.
fine. It's
All
fine.
right.
It's fine. It's fine. No. We are doing a storytelling match here.
I'll say.
Because the story is Adam Cole does a majority of the work and then like not in the babyface way, but in like a showboating way. Like tries to get in there, get all the glory. But when he goes to tag Keith Lee jumps off the apron and walks away. Oh no. Keith Lee's turned face again.
Isn't that a thing we can set? Can't we sell them to like
Hurt, yeah.
Oh, you're just
oh
gonna
no,
sell them.
leave is a specific thing. Yes, I need both here though.
Okay. Is leave a thing? Did I make that up?
Yeah. There's. Oh, what is it exactly called? like partner leaves. Keith Lee's not set to turn.
We might have done it already.
I
That's
have been
that's
big.
what I was saying. Like I think.
Okay,
Let me
I
check.
haven't
Let me
big
check.
cap
Let me check.
Keith
Let me
Lee
check.
needs to turn. So
Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. No, he's a heel.
he's not set to turn though.
Well, that's a problem for you, isn't it?
Well, he's turning, and it's going to be a surprise.
That sucks.
Damn it!
That's not what you want.
Okay,
We haven't had to do a surprise turn in a while. Maybe it'll work.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a surprise. He literally already turned, but sure.
Um.
So now
Is Josh or Lee winning?
Lee.
Okay.
Lee's gonna get a visual pin on Adam Cole. That's cool.
It's an actual pin. He's pinning him.
Oh yeah, that's true. It is a 1-2.
I mean, it was a 2-on-1 match, but
yeah.
Oh, I was really hoping Adam Cole was gonna big league him.
Oh.
That'd been so
2-on-1
funny.
Before the match, Adam Cole is going to walk up to Keith Lee and talk at him. Basically saying, hey, you know what Maki Ito does later in the show?
Uh-huh.
Adam Cole's doing basically the same exact thing. Except his ends with like, hey, just to kind of get us back on the same page, I got us a tag match coming up. You don't have to thank me. I'll see you out in the ring. All right, big man, later.
And Keith Lee is also just standing there.
Standing. Yeah, he could be acting because he is looking perplexed. Like he's
Okay.
emoting more than Miro. Miro was like enraged in seeing red type thing. Keith Lee's just like, what the fuck is this small person talking about?
That'll at least give you one segment of hyping the turn.
Adam Page versus Chuck Taylor.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now
Now this is wrestling.
Adam Page wins.
Oh. Giving Chuck 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And before that, Adam Page cuts a promo about how he's going to cut a promo next week. He confirms Venny's injury and that the match is off for Supernova. But at Supernova, he will announce his replacement partner because he needs an extra week to look for one. But he is sure that no matter who he picks up on the roster, it'll be some, like, all of the women are so talented that we'll be able to take it to MJF and I'll be the new champion. Yada yada. Putting over Venny, also, I'm gonna announce it next week. It's a big thing.
Okay.
And that's a show.
123 minutes. Nailed it.
Yeah. And we got the two people on the show, I think. We didn't have
Yes.
any. Yeah. So we're good.
Um,
Oh, I would love a 92. I've been down for a little bit.
I don't know if I see a Christian Casanova Miro 10-minute main event doing great, but I've been wrong before.
It'll do better than a Christian Casanova Miro 16-minute main event.
Okay.
That
I'll
would get the chemistry ding for sure.
Okay. I'll go in 88.
Okay. I think 89. I think you're closer than Daniel, but I would love to be wrong. Yes, Adam Page.
Morrowed all over this Adam Page promo.
Can we invest in a mute button?
No, that was part of his contract. I will not be silenced.
Oh no.
Oh fuck. Oh, this is not off to a great start for you.
I mean, a 67 for this match is fine. Like it's not ideal, but this is not the match that'll like, oh god, everything's falling apart.
Just saying, not off to a hot start. That's all I'm saying.
All right. This did fine.
Let's see how this turn
This
goes.
got a 73 despite the all the shit going on.
Well, people love a good story. It somehow has been. Oh, I guess this match counts. It's been building for 2
Yep.
segments. Maybe that'll be enough. Yeah, it was fine.
Yay! We're good.
It was fine.
It was such a shock turn that Adam Cole is perplexed in the middle of the ring.
Now wait a minute.
Just like, what? Why he do that?
82 for. Look at this group of people.
Yeah, well, this is wild.
What is Axel's gimmick?
No gimmick.
Oh, well, that won't. If we sign him, that will not be the case.
No.
You're getting gimmicked up, sir. Axel was rusty. Wow, no one's booking Axel? That's surprising. Because, like...
Rusty still got a 46, so he's workable.
Yeah, he's fine.
All right.
I think we book Axel every time we run the Southeast, and every time I'm like, yeah, I mean, he's fine. Like, you could team him with Demi, I could team him with Walter if we wanted to do that, but we've never really had a strong desire to do it, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is nice to give Demi a little boost of morale.
Yeah. Roosh talked to his boys.
Yep.
This got a 78. I do not know if this is better or worse than if they would have stolen the show.
I noticed there's no penalty for psychology.
I don't think there would have been in a 10-minute match regardless.
With Perez and Darius Martin, you don't think so?
10 minutes? No.
10 minutes steal the show? I've gotten it before with
Okay,
luchadors.
if you say so.
Okay, we'll go.
I mean, getting psychology dings in very short matches, we really are diving back into the ROH save this stream.
That's true, yeah.
That used to drive me insane. I would have like a 9-minute AJ Styles match, and it'd be like, the psychology was bad. What do you mean? Ooh, an 88 MJF promo.
I guess Jamie's standing there detracted enough.
Yeah.
What?
He talked about an actual injury to Venny, and that made everyone sad. So then they weren't as into the promo. They were just like, oh, poor Venny.
Yeah.
61? Yeah, I mean, she sure beat up Taylor Wilde.
Great.
Yep.
Thanks, Taylor.
Yep. Thanks for coming. Enjoy your $500. Oh, now we're cooking.
Tom Nakano, 90 rated segment. Let's go.
Creative finish worked. What do you think the creative finish was? I think she hit her with the pipe.
Holy shit.
Well, it was a clean finish though, so maybe she like got the pipe out, and then Tom like ducked and like, oh no, she's gonna hit me with the pipe, and then like Riho rolled her up. That was her creative finish.
Riho is a baby face.
But people love when she has the pipe, so people would be into that.
I think Rey Fenix is like tossing her in the air, and she's doing
they're doing like
stomp.
Oh, like all that stuff he does with Penta, she could do it like even better, like where she like, he stands on her shoulders. Oh my, she would be so good at that because she weighs like 80 pounds.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And then stare down. 81 for this. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Darby Allin's real good.
Yep.
Yep.
He should probably not be in a feud with Kevin Steen for much longer, huh?
Well, I mean, that feud makes sense.
Yep. And it will be ending at the next man standing. Yeah. Last man standing match is next week, so we're getting to the end of it.
Maki Ito has a gimmick that's getting stale.
Oh, we didn't change that. We got that before.
89. I mean, that's a good main event.
I take that. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
And Christian
Great
was
plan.
off his game, so that could have been better.
Yeah.
I mean, if we get the bonus for you'll be in the 90s for sure.
I am quite happy with the show.
Ooh, we didn't get the Nick. I don't understand the bonus anymore.
I just don't get it.
I don't.
Not like I don't understand it. It does not exist for Collision.
Like, I did hype, I did foreshadowing, I did character development, I did storyline development, I did serious. Like that's fucking 5.
We had backstage, we had in-ring.
I don't know.
And there were no multi-parts.
I don't understand. It just seems to happen at random. Maybe
I'm
I did
like,
the thing where I did storyline development, but the storyline wasn't actually there. Is that possible? Would that fuck it up that bad?
what one would you? What one did you
I
do
don't
storyline with?
remember. You did like 12 segments.
Yeah, I think all of them had something to do with the story.
Yeah,
So
I thought so too. Hey, we made $1 million. Everything's fine.
yep, that's why we do this, for the money.
That's right.
And the
and
Western
for
Europe
Western
pop.
Europe. Yeah, that's what we're into. We do it. We do it for fucking Leonard F. Jacarson. That's who we do it for.
I mean, it's 70 microphone.
I mean, he did commentary for a long time. Although that's a separate thing. He has lower play-by-play and higher microphone, which is probably backwards of what I would do. I would make him a better commentator and not good at cutting promos. But hey, that's how do you rate someone like Leonard F. Jacarson? That's hard for the mod maker. I get it. Oh, Zelina Vega is dating Ashante the Adonis. Oh, fucking.
Oh,
Fucking Tommy End's gonna be pissed. AJ Styles moved to Puerto Rico. Hey man, do you hear about these tax breaks down here? I ain't paying shit. It's crazy.
hey man, this job is so stressful. I need to move to a permanent vacation. I hate being the GM.
I was talking to my good buddy Logan Paul, and he told me how great it was to live in Puerto Rico.
I thought you were going to say I was talking to my good buddy Epico. He told me.
That would be better than Logan Paul.
Yes.
Blake Christian quit GCW. Hell yes.
Hell yeah, Blake.
Stand up for yourself,
Let 'em
King.
know.
Yeah. Get their ass. Oh, Survivor Series ran the day before Full Gear. Let's see what they're cooking. Ooh, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. This was the main event of Survivor Series. Omos, Axiom, Kemp, and Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs defeated Knight, Sokoa, Reed, and Los Lotharios. This was the main event!
I know very few. I do know who Los Lotharios out now are by seeing them.
Yes.
Eli Drake, okay.
Yeah.
I know Axiom.
Uh-huh.
Who the fuck is Kemp?
Oh, Kemp? I actually have no idea.
I imagine it's Ben Buchanan. No, that's oh, what's his name?
It must be this guy? No? I have genuine. Who the fuck is
He's Damon. Yeah, that's Damon Kemp.
Damon Kemp.
It says under currently employed as
Okay.
Damon Kemp.
I don't.
Bobby Stevenson.
There's one thing they got right about this, and that is, of course, main event Omos, where he belongs.
Intercontinental Champion main event.
You're goddamn right. He's so big.
I'm looking up who Damon Kemp is.
Bianca Belair won a 4-way over Scarlett, Becky Lynch, and Gigi Dolan. Montez Ford and Gable Stevenson defeated Logan Paul and Apollo Crews. Oh, that match is fun because it's like Montez and Apollo teaming with their canceled friend.
Don't like that for them. Speaking of canceled friends,
Yeah, Matt Riddle, Dexter Loomis beat The New Day. Selena Vega beat Roxanne Perez. Yeah, this is really bad. I mean,
Damon Kemp was a collegiate wrestler.
Okay.
So
I was gonna say, like, we took all their good wrestlers, so I guess this card makes sense, but it really doesn't make sense because, like, where's Drew? Where's Roman? You know what I mean? Oh, here's Drew. Oh, here they are in the same match against Cameron Grimes, Butch, and Dragon Lee. And it was the match of the night. They probably should have gone last with that.
Yeah, that match sounds like it's good. Hopefully it wasn't a Survivor Series match, 3-on-3.
And yes, that is Reginald the Sommelier teaming with Drew and Roman Reigns.
Same level of talent.
Yeah. Okay.
I know, Daniel. There's a spot on my roster just waiting for Dragon Lee.
Give me a set. All right. Obviously, no nights off. Where are we gonna go? Where are we doing this pay-per-view? We haven't been to New England since October. I don't know if we want to do a New England. Mid-Atlantic, we haven't run since October. Mid-Atlantic. Let's do a Mid-Atlantic pay-per-view. We're going to draw about 25,000. Oh, that's what we're already set for. Let's just set this higher. We have Audi Field. Don't think we want to go outside. It's pretty late in the year for that. We can go to the good old Greensboro Coliseum. I think that's probably going to be the biggest venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Greensboro.
That sounds like where you're going. Why does Greensboro have a 23,000 seat arena? That seems...
They always have. I don't know. That arena's been there a long time. All right. I obviously am just going to spam creative finishes. Gamble for Darby Allin. Thanks, but no thanks. Gamble for Nick Jackson. Thanks, but no thanks. Can you give me one I could use? You know what? Fuck you guys. I don't need your finishes. You can take them and blow them out your ass, all right?
They burnt them all on my show.
Yeah, they sure did. Jerry Lynn yelled at, or excuse me, Dax yelled at Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn did not yell at Dax, but he should. Nick Jackson did karaoke.
All right, great.
SB Kento created a relaxed and fun atmosphere when he set up a barbecue outside. Hell yeah.
This is like, it's like a commercial for how nice AEW is. Like, oh, there's a barbecue outside and SB Kento's running it. And you go in this room and here's Nick Jackson with his karaoke machine.
Yeah, everything's great on Dynamite. Beast Mortos and Mark Davis have been hanging out. That's, hell yeah, two beasts.
At the barbecue, just sitting together at a table eating.
Chris Brooks.
Also at the barbecue.
Yeah, Chris Brooks and SB Kento hanging out. Sure. Then the Panda goes, all right, barbecue's over. I got to go train.
Oh, you don't want to try and get barbecue sauce off the white fur. That's
no. Can I use the Inspire?
Absolutely. I left it for you.
Thank you. All right, boys. Let's do this.
I will be right back.
All right. Main event. AEW World Title on the line. Konosuke Takeshita. Ilya Dragunov. Kenny Omega. What are your guys' psychs? I don't think yours is very high. No, 75.83.
Yeah.
Kenny's is blue.
Blue is good.
Ilya's is blue.
Blue is good.
They could probably do like 20. I don't know if I want to go 25, but like 20-minute slow build, I think they could do it. What do you think, Nick?
I think 20 is like sweet spot for them.
Yeah. But like slow build, do you think they could do that?
Slow build's only going to help.
Right. Well, it would hurt if they had bad psychology, but I think they have enough. Anyway, your winner of the match and new AEW World Champion, the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, is going to pin Konosuke Takeshita, the current champion, to win. That near certainty really locked it in for him.
Let's go.
And then we are going to do an angle after the match. Let's get this like 5 minutes. This is an important angle. Where Takeshita is going to like come in the ring. He's gonna like hand the belt to Ilya. Ilya's gonna like celebrate with it. You know, they're gonna like shake hands, that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, on the outside, Kenny Omega losing his mind. Kenny Omega is just, no, he wasn't even supposed to be in this match. He still hasn't beaten me. He's a paper champion. He's just kicking guardrails and tipping it to the point where like security has to like escort him to the back. Like he's just flipping out.
Ah, yes. Security escorting the an executive of the company is always
EVP.
a good look.
EVP.
Thank you, thank you. I started with C and then fumbled.
Too late. Ilya. Kenny freaks out and gets escorted out of building. Telling stories. All right. The next thing I have is the four-way tag. I don't know if that's where this will go, but for the time being, we will put it here. This match is, of course, ABC defending against the Young Bucks and FTR and Eddie Kingston and Swerve. I'm going to give them just like 16 regular match. And your winners of this match. And also, new champions. Eddie Kingston and Swerve Strickland.
Yeah. You'd love to see it.
And then we are going to do an angle afterwards, where Eddie is celebrating with Swerve. And they're like, Swerve, I told you we could do it, bro. We're going to run this company. No one's going to be able to stop us. Me and you, you're my best friend, bro. We're going to run this company. No one's going to get in our way. And then Jon Moxley's going to come out.
Oh.
And John's not going to do anything. He's just, like, his music's going to hit. He's going to, like, come out. He's going to, come out through the crowd. And Eddie's going to, like, look like he's seen a ghost, right? And then Swerve's going to be like, yo, what's this? What's going on? And then Moxley's just going to, like, roll in the ring, be like, hey, congrats, man. Or, like, pat Eddie on the back and leave.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is kind of a WWE move to just be like, but like all we need is for him to return. They don't need to do the promo. We can save that for TV. Just the fact that Mox is here should be enough.
Yeah, you're not wrong,
yeah.
But also, uh-oh.
Oh my. Oh, I almost forgot creative finish. Although do we have, if we have one specifically for Eddie or Swerve, that would be great. Oh, we have an Eddie Kingston. It's a likely. Oh, we have a Swerve. Oh, the Swerve's a certainty.
Swerve's there. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Go away. Hey, great news, Swerve. You're winning this now. All right. Then we have women's tag. Again, probably going to have to redo this order, but this is just how I have it written down. Mercedes and Trinity taking on Io and Kairi. When I booked this, I thought we were going to have another title change. But you know what, Nick? Sometimes plans change.
Yeah?
Yeah. So Mercedes and Trinity are actually going to retain here.
I would love to know the thought process behind that.
The next people that are going to challenge for the titles are baby faces. It's literally that simple.
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah.
There's not much more to it than that. I looked at my roster and was like, I don't have any babyface. I don't have any heel teams to go against Io and Kairi, so I guess that's that. I keep forgetting to look at the finishes, although I don't think I have any for Mercedes, but we can give them... We haven't used any of the regular ones yet. I was going to say, we got some certainties in there. I remember them. All right, and then we have the TBS title match. We have Masha Slamovich and Chris Statlander. They're going to have Wild Brawl. Yuka Sakazaki will be at ringside. She's been very important to the story, bro. But with that said, Masha's going to retain.
Do not like.
What?
Poor Chris. Yeah, no, this checks out.
International title. Mustafa Ali taking on Penta. Mustafa's going to retain.
Should be a great match, though.
I'm going to go... You know what? I don't really... This whole feud has had so much interference, and I'm not really doing anything more with it after this. Maybe Mustafa just wins.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
We're just kind of giving up on this feud.
In fact, I mean, yeah. Before the match, I'm even going to have AJ Styles come out and be like, hey, y'all, just so y'all know, I mean, you guys, you've been having a crazy feud, man. You guys had a blood and guts match, you know, the Embassy, Penta, and your boys, you know, I can't keep y'all separated, so I've decided for this match, anyone that interferes is getting fired. Y'all heard me? You got getting fired. That's one syllable, fire.
That's right. F-I-R-D for...
Okay. I didn't look at finishes for either one of these. Do we have a Mustafa? No, but we should have... Oh, we have quite a few near certainties, actually. I should probably have enough for everything on the show. Excellent. Love that for me.
I mean, I love that for me because I got my Supernova right after.
Full Gear Eliminator. This again is probably not going in this spot, but we got Walter and Nakajima.
I wonder. With Ilya winning, I wonder which way we're gonna go with this.
Yeah, well, I mean, there is someone here who is a legendary opponent of his. However, he did already have a big, long feud with that guy. So, the winner of this match, and winning the Full Gear Eliminator Tournament, is Katsuya Nakajima.
Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, no funny business. Just, these guys are going to have a really good match to end the tournament.
Look at you embracing my style of booking. Face versus face? Who cares?
This is face versus heel.
No, well, the Full Gear Eliminator doesn't get a title shot, do they?
Sure they do.
Then,
oh, you're talking about Nakajima and...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, 100% fine.
I may have something cooking for that.
Oh, no.
Who can say? Cody and Jay White. Wait, hold on. I forgot the nearest. I keep. Swarley, put the finishes in.
I keep forgetting them in my personal save. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel. Poor Daniel.
Jay White and Cody. You're never going to believe this. These guys are going to have a storytelling match. That Jay White is going to win. It's going to be tainted. And I think Jay White has a finish. Yes, he does. Oh, it's very risky. God damn it, Jay. Jay, what are you doing? We have 2 more near certainties. Yeah, fuck it. Nick just completely silent for Jay White and Cody.
Sorry, Cat is distracting me, but it did happen at the best time. Thank you, Lulu, for looking out.
All right, we got Ramy and Fletch Dog taking on Matt Taven and Mike Bennett.
Yeah, Lulu was adding notes to my sheet, which was bad.
Kyle's gonna win. Let's do botched interference on Mike Bennett from Roderick. Do I have a Fletcher or a Ramy? No. So we'll just use that last generic certainty.
Am I? Taven's not getting the big pay-per-view win here.
No. Take Fletcher out of the... Yeah, we need to do that. Oh, they're losing their deputy. It's a shame. We're going to do an angle afterwards where we're going to have the Callis family being these 2 guys up. So that's going to be Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, Roderick, Kyle, the other Kyle. R.I.P. the Kyles. It was fun while it lasted.
I mean, you could just turn Kyle O'Reilly face and continue the Kyle's legacy.
I mean, you're not wrong. Anyway, but who's going to help them? Oh my god, it's Mark Davis! You don't sound surprised.
Should I be?
Well, he's been a heel.
Has he been?
I mean, what he's mostly been doing is being not booked.
Right.
But he's technically been a heel.
Okay. I mean, being not booked is a good way to be surprised as well. Like, oh, he's on the roster still.
Mark Davos. Says Ramy and Fletch. The Aussies are back, baby.
R.I.P. the Kyles for real.
Nick, how would you feel if I told you we have a bonus match?
Excited.
Great. What if I told you that match was the Full Gear Eliminator All-Star 10-man tag?
Less excited.
I'll wait until you see these teams.
Okay.
All right, first up, we got Andrade El Idolo.
Yeah.
We got Kyle O'Reilly.
Sure.
We got SB Kento. We got Ricky Starks. And we got Jacob Fatu.
You got some work to do here to get me back in.
Okay. Other side. Desmond Xavier.
Okay.
Elijo Del Vikingo.
I'm in.
Zack Sabre Jr.,
Still in.
the big dog Andrew Everett,
Definitely still in.
Johnny Gargano.
I'll stay in.
If it's not clear, these were just like guys that were in the tournament and lost, so they don't have anything going on at the pay-per-view. So here's a match for you guys to have, kind of match. Zach's gonna win. And I think he's beating Kyle O'Reilly. Because Andrade won't do the job. SB Kento I'm trying to protect. Fatu I'm trying to... So it's either him or Starks, and Kyle's below Starks. So that's Kyle. Which is funny, because he also beat Kyle in the tournament. But yeah, that's all this is. This is just get these guys on the show kind of match.
Fun match.
Yeah, somehow that is only 165 minutes, which doesn't seem right. I feel like I booked like multiple long matches, but I guess there's only like a couple actually long matches.
And also, like, 165 minutes is still like 2.5 hours.
Oh yeah. Well,
So-
we'll punch this up with some promos. Let's get this in some kind of order. I would actually like to open with Walter and Nakajima. I think that's a good strong opener. And then we cool the crowd down with Jay White and Cody. And then 5 vs 5 is probably good there. Yeah, AJ, yeah. Can't do Steal the Show and Wild Brawl back to back. So let's move Chris like here. So then we'll have that between those two. Yeah, I mean this is I would like to do the thing that I always like to do when you have like a bunch of insane people together, which is cut like the big Survivor Series backstage promo.
Yeah. I mean, you have to, right?
You have to. And when you look at this team, it's obviously the heel team because that heel team is insane. You got Andrade, Kyle O'Reilly. You can kind of just stand there. SB Kento. You know what? SB Kento, you have some pop now. Talk.
Oh god, Danielson's with that group
And
too.
Danielson's there. Yeah, Danielson's there too. Ricky Starks. He's gonna help.
Oh, no. This is a wild segment.
Jacob Fatu. You can just stand there. And you know who else is there? Stokely. We already have the Eddie and Swerve thing, but I still probably want more before the main event. So maybe. Oh, I know what I want to do. I almost forgot. This is actually somewhat important. Let's call this character development. Kenny is going to run into Ace and Bay as they're like, because their match just happened, so they're like walking through Gorilla, right? They're like coming through the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny's waiting there because he's about to go out for his match, and he's gonna be like, "Great job, losing your titles, idiots," or something like that. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, thanks, Kenny." And then Stokely, you know, the peacemaker, Stokely Hathaway's gonna be like, "Hey, guys, all right, listen, it didn't go how we wanted, but you know, Kenny's about to win the world title. We're gonna make sure that happens." We got all under control. And then Kenny's going to be like, do not bother coming out there to help me. Do not show your faces out there. And then Stokely's going to be like, Ken Dog, big man, what's going on? He's going to be like, I don't trust any of you motherfuckers. You guys cost me that 6-man tag. How can I trust you? How can I trust AEW officials? I don't trust you guys. Stay out of my way. And then he's going to like storm his way through the curtain for his match.
This is good shit.
Insane Kenny tells ABC, ABS, ABC to stay in the back because he doesn't trust them. I can't believe I almost forgot that. That's like kind of important.
Yeah, I mean that's like the start of your main event segment there.
Yeah. And then we can book a dark match. Who
you got left?
I mean, with that 10-man tag, we basically booked everybody. I mean, we got fucking Deonna Purrazzo and Hikaru Shida. So that sounds like two-thirds of a trios match. That's what that sounds like.
I was gonna say that sounds like a full year eliminator women's all-star match.
Deonna, Hikaru, and of course Viper. Can't forget Viper. We'll take on the babyface team of Davina, Willow, and I don't know.
Sari?
Davina, Willow.
I mean, Sari if they're winning, Gianna if they're losing.
Well, they're winning, so let's go Sari. Oh, Willow has
just kidding.
All right, well, this is a completely different match now. This is now just 3 random baby faces to get pinned. So this is now Sari, Rina, and Trish Adora. Honestly, still a fun match.
Yes.
And we will give the win to Hikaru Shida. What are we getting yelled at about?
What are we getting? Someone working
too much? Bryce Remsburg. I'm always saying that.
Been hearing that.
Yeah. Kiso, stop hanging. Who was Kiso hanging out with? AJ. Stop hanging out with AJ Styles and go ref this dark match. There we go.
Hey man, I'm sorry I kept you up.
Yeah, I should have done that. I think this show can get 100.
I think so too. Yeah.
We agree.
I think it'll get a 98, but I would not be shocked if it got 100.
All right, let's find out. I mean, if we're getting an 80 on this dark match, like, we're in for a good night.
And those are all good workers.
I mean, true. Like I said, this, even though it's not the match I wanted to book, still a very fun match.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good start.
Okay. Oh.
That's a good start. Started with a 98 Walter Nakajima match, so sick. Yeah, I don't have anything to say about this. This would be cool as hell.
What do you say?
Yeah. And then we cooled them down, but honestly, an 80 for Cody Jay White storytelling match, I'll take it. Nick?
I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
No, but
at least Jay White won.
Okay, but Cody beat him, and it is like he was so cocky, but now he's cheating to win. He's lost his confidence. We're telling stories.
Yes. That is what Cody does. He tells stories.
This got a 77. Sure.
Oh, that's the promo, yeah.
Yeah. I threw this group of people at the game and said, "Game, give me a number for a promo." And the game was like, fucking, I don't know, man. 77?
77.
And I was like, all right, that seems right. The match got an 85.
Good fucking God. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show. I mean, look at this man. These were just guys. I was like, I should do something with them. They would, like, if I leave all these guys off the show, they'll be mad. So I should book them.
85 Andrew Everett. Let's go.
This was on the sheet as, like, dark match, but maybe it gets on the card if there's time. So I'm glad it got on the card. Uh, 82 for this. I mean, again, for a match that had the Kingdom in it, we take.
Yeah, I mean, Kingdom, canonically better than Cody Rhodes now.
What fucking changes do we have here?
Kyle? Gimmick?
Oh, right. The genesis of the rebirth of Kyle. Right.
Yeah, you got to change that.
Nice. It's still poor. God,
yeah.
God damn it, Kyle. God damn it.
That's going to be his next gimmick.
God damn it, Kyle. And then, oh my God, it's Mark Davis. I can't believe it's Mark Davis. This is so surprising.
Mark Davis looks more like he should be teaming with Ramy than Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, a little bit. Mark Davis foreshadowed a face turn. He sure did.
Foreshadowed it so much that it happened.
Complete success. Yay.
I am glad that the whole debacle on my brand did not mess that up.
I was worried about it, but it seems like 2 is probably enough. I probably don't have to beat people over the head with it with 17 segments, but I like doing it. I'm a sicko.
I don't think you need 17. I think 2 is short. You will get yelled at eventually for it.
81 for this because there was no psychology. Okay.
That was 10 minutes too.
Yeah, it was a wild brawl, so that affects things a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah. But you were right. 10 minutes is enough for the game to yell at us about psychology.
All right, so maybe high spots is something I need to look into more.
Mm-hmm. 72 for AJ Styles coming out and be like, none of that. You gotta stop messing around.
AJ Styles, famed non-messer arounder.
That's right.
86. Wow.
Yeah. This actually over-delivered. I didn't think this was gonna...
No.
The feud has been kind of mid, but these are like the 2 best guys. So they I guess it makes sense that they would have... Sorry, I muted too fast. I guess it makes sense that they would have an 86 match.
Yeah, I was concerned for a minute there.
I was trying to time it so that I could stop saying that and then take a sip of my water, but I muted too early. And then another 86? Let's go, ladies.
Oh.
Mercedes Moné got an 89. Io Shirai got an 86.
That is so weird. Oh, the tag team bonus.
Okay, but like a tag team bonus doesn't add 20 points. And because that's what she was getting on your brand.
Well, yeah, I gave up on her. She was getting in the 70s for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the tag bonus probably gave her 10 points at the very least.
You didn't believe in the money.
I still don't.
All right. Well,
I see it in front of my eyes and I'm still just like, nah.
The numbers don't lie. And they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice or whatever your pay-per-view is.
I'm sorry. You need to say that as Mercedes Moné. Please don't.
The numbers don't lie. And they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice.
Perfect. Thank you.
91 for the 4. Oh, we're cooking.
Yeah.
We are so cooking.
Mildly. Oh, it had FTR. Okay, never mind.
You thought I thought this was gonna get the 80s, so I'm happy with the 91.
I guess I'm just kind of like ABC, Young Bucks, Swerve and Eddie.
Yeah,
that should be in the 90s.
That's a lot. That's a lot of bonuses.
Yes.
Riley, what's up, man? And then, Mock's back.
You're my best friend. Oh, fuck.
I can't believe I've done this. Yep. But who will be Jon Moxley's friend? Tune into AEW Dynamite.
Oh, his friends are all on Collision. He needs new friends.
He needs new friends. A classic AEW Dynamite storyline. Someone needs friends. Or doesn't like their friends anymore. Those
or
are
is being fucked over by Don Callis.
Yeah.
One of those three storylines.
Yeah, those are like 80% of my storylines. Then Kenny told his team to fuck off because they're a bunch of snakes. All right, come on. Come on, main event. Come on, main event. 91.
Okay.
I mean, that's very good, obviously. But I'm a little confused because we got 393s. You know what I mean?
Dirt sheet me.
You're getting dirt sheeted.
Okay.
Kenny and Ilya had low heat.
Wow.
I'm surprised about that.
Why do they have low heat?
I don't know.
I thought you built it up well.
Same. My TEW say Joe Hendry had a match on Collision and paralyzed Danny Gar. Oof.
Well, he's not getting a contract.
Yeah. And then we close the show. What, 92 for this? I mean, this would be good, but usually the game doesn't think stuff like this would be good, so I'm a little surprised.
The game recognizes Kenny could do this.
Yeah. Maybe the heat was just not enough for how good the match was. Like, because the match the match got a 93, so maybe I needed to have, 93 heat, which I did not. Probably.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. I still think this show could get 100. Well, hold on, a Korean guy is trying to sell me cheap viewers.
Fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna go get some cheap viewers real quick. Shit.
Sorry. Show me that 100. Let's go!
Now, wait a minute. Now hold on just a second.
Mm-hmm.
You could get a 91 main and still get 100 overall? That's awesome. Oh. Why the fuck did you get that?
I don't know, Nick. I really don't know. I mean, I know why I got it. I don't know why you don't get it. Because
I 100% am just like, you know what the fuck?
I did hype, I did surprise, I did character development, I did storyline development. So I hit 4, but we definitely hit that many on your show, and we don't get them. So I don't know.
I am happy for you. That is awesome.
Yes, this was. I mean, this show of all the shows, I think deserved it the most. I really thought these matches out. I actually booked things ahead of time. I feel like I deserve this.
And new champ and new tag champ.
Yes.
It is a big show.
And immediately going places right after those title changes. We got new champions, and here's Jon Moxley. And Ilya won the title, but Kenny's real mad about it because Ilya still has not pinned him, which is true. All right. I mean, everyone did so good. It's a shame I only have 4 slots here.
You gotta give it up for the best match on the card, which was Knock and Walter.
Yes, Walter. Isn't there's excellent performance, right? Am I making that up?
Yeah.
Oh, great, okay. I was like, there's one better than good. I know there is.
As much as I hate to say it, you might want to give one to Mercedes.
Okay. Is there anyone that I think might be mad at me? Is there anyone that did the job that I'm I should say something to them about it? No, honestly, everyone was pretty chill.
Yeah, everyone was good.
Yeah. So let's just hey, EO, you were good too. Obviously they're all pleased. We made $3 million.
We are over $100 million.
Cool. What should we do with it?
I don't know. Start a second AEW.
Buy All Japan and or CMLL. Pop recap. I mean, we should be up everywhere. We got 100.
Except for the Maritimes.
The fucking Maritimes. Also, I mean, we're not up in any of these places, but I would assume we got to get a better deal in Japan than Abamo. We gotta do that.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah.
Maybe as a reward for getting 100, it might be time for the AEW network.
What is with the Maritimes? I think it's just like no one lives there. I think 60 might just be like the pop cap there.
No, can't be.
Are you sure?
Yes. Go. Okay. So let's back out of this.
Uh-huh. Well, we have
and
to
when we
get
to the next day, when we get to the next day, we'll look into it.
Bro, they always do this. I sign a guy. I've got things lined up for him, and then they're like, "When's Leo Rush gonna be booked?" I'm like, God, shut up.
Hey, that is 100% what reporters would do.
I know. We're gonna play it by ear. Seems like everyone agrees that AEW Full Year 2025 has been a successful show. What are your thoughts? It was a huge. I mean, the show got 100.
It literally cannot be better.
Yeah. How are you intending to new signing Chaz Betts? Oh, that's fucking Chad Gable. Nick, how are you going to use Chad Gable?
It's a competitive roster. We'll see how he fits in.
Where is it?
Down at the bottom.
Oh. Great. I didn't expect you to go all the way to the bottom. Tetsuya Endo is coming to the end of his current deal. Are we bringing him back?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll fucking buy DDT if we have to. We have $100 million.
Yeah, he's a big part of the AEW family.
Yeah. We love Endo-san. We saw Eddie Kingston have an off night. Did he? I didn't even notice. Give him a break. You will not get. You will never catch me saying a bad word about Eddie Kingston. Not here. Not anywhere. Is Ilya Dragunov won the AEW World Title tonight? Does this mean you'll be giving behind him strongly? Now that Ilya Dragunov is your world champion, do you think you're going to push him?
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, man. He deserves the opportunity to get run as champion.
I do love how inane some of the questions are because it is just very much the sort of questions that you would get.
Honestly, the questions in the game are probably better than some of the real questions. A lot of the questions in real life would be like, it was a great show tonight at the Greensboro Coliseum. When do you guys think you're going to be coming back to Greensboro? Shit like
I'll fucking know.
Yeah. Or like, especially when they ask the wrestlers, they'd be like, Walter, great match tonight. What was it like having that match? Stuff like that. Just really bad questions. Hey, John Moxley's back. That got timed out really well.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. Buy rate of point. Oh, it's because we're not on pay-per-view anywhere. It got 6.8 million views. Woo!
Yeah, some people watched it.
Yeah. Yuka Sakazaki talks well. Give her promo time. Brian, have you ever watched the show?
Yes, and he's saying more promo time.
No, she needs 2 promos every week. Okay, yeah. Yes. These are very funny emails. Like, hey, did you guys know the 2 women you push the most on Dynamite are good? I did know that. Thank you.
Really, it is just your employees sending you an email being like, good job, boss.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? And that's fine. What were we going to check with the Maritimes?
I would like to check our current Canadian broadcasting for pay-per-view.
Sure. It's Bell TV.
Wow. Oh, okay. So it does have. Now, back out of this.
Uh-huh.
Click on the little globe above the search function.
Where? Oh, I see.
Go to Canada. Then go to the Maritimes. Wow, what the fuck?
I don't know.
25% potential fan base? Why?
No one lives there.
Why is it in the game?
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
God well,
now we
that
know.
sucks. Yeah.
I wanted to check if we could get a better broadcaster in Japan. I know everyone wants us to make a streaming service. I don't care to. But we could.
We might need to if like we're kind of running out of TV stuff.
Yeah.
We might be at that size.
Japan will negotiate. Yes.
We also have $100 million.
We do. It is true. We do have a comical amount of money, and we probably should do something with it because otherwise, it's just.
Yeah, it's either that or like opening up a performance center.
Yeah.
Like a physical Hall of Fame.
Yeah, there's nothing bigger than small, which is probably why we were on Abama to begin with, because If we make a broadcaster, do we have to end all of our other TV deals?
So if you look over on the side there,
Uh-huh.
I'm pointing with my fucking finger like you could see it. You see where the two buttons, your coverage and view all broadcasters are?
Yep.
Above that, first text, AEW have retained. If it says that, we could still have our own thing.
Okay.
So yes.
The broadcaster has exclusive rights on this one.
AEW have retained the rights to show footage on their own. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So we can just undercut all of our partners. That seems kind of fucked.
Yeah, that's a wrestling baby.
That's wrestling, baby. Max in particular seems like they would be very upset if we did that. But hey, listen, we're gonna do it, I guess.
Hey Max, why don't you get some fucking eyeballs in the Maritimes for us then?
How do I do this?
Investments.
Of course.
Launch your own broadcaster.
Okay. We got to come up with something better than AEW Network.
Sure.
Just throwing that out there.
What are we thinking?
Oh, there's no logo. I mean, the thing everyone does now is like AEW Plus, AEW, but that sucks too.
Yeah, we got to be ahead of the curve, not behind it.
Yeah.
I
know. Well, let's go back to this.
Yep.
Internet pay-per-view, internet commercial.
So, question: how wild do you want to get?
I mean, all I really want is like a bigger thing in Japan and maybe Mexico. I kind of don't care about like we have really good deals in the US. You know what I mean?
Okay. I believe we make enough money in everything else that we could make this a fucking free to air and still come out with a profit.
Oh. Just like internet public?
Yep.
Uh,
we would be spending $3,000 per month to have anyone they want watch our show.
Yeah, $3,000 per month is basically nothing.
That is like a fucking Rampage.
Although if we do big in every territory, it's going to go up a lot, right? But it still won't really matter.
Unless it hits 1 million, I don't think it's gonna like the pay-per-view did 1 million.
Big.
EA Sports big.
Big.
Oh, AEW big. Let's go.
Yeah, it would only cost us $18,000 a month. That seems like not enough.
I mean, 42 million to set it up is a lot.
Yeah, that is true.
Like that would be the same with the other way as well. Like that's not different.
Do the broadcast styles, does this matter? This doesn't matter.
No, this does not matter. I don't understand why it's here.
I guess the idea is like you could set up a network that's not just a streaming service. You could set up like a Like, oh, we made YouTube.
For realism, you could be like, oh, it's Bleacher Report or whatever, and then it's that, yeah.
Set USA to enormous. That's probably a good idea. Oh, that brings it up to 89 million. Okay, that's almost all of our money.
Let's calm down a little bit.
Can you get to 100 with very big?
You want to find out?
I'm asking.
I don't know. I feel like we're very close.
Yeah, because they're already at like 93 or whatever in the U.S.
I think this is good.
I think this is good.
I hope I'm not setting us up to bankrupt the company, but I don't think we are. I think
18 grand a month isn't shit.
But also losing the revenue from broadcasting, but I think that's also like next to nothing.
But like, since we have the rights to put it on, like, won't we be on both?
But it undercuts ratings, so less people will watch.
Okay, I see. What is your broadcast? I don't know. Let's check our broadcast revenue. Let's do a thing we never do in this game. Let's look at the money.
Crazy how much a $90 million bill makes you be like, let's check the money first.
We are making $7 million a month on broadcasting revenue. So if you were to subtract that, we are no longer making $1 million a month.
So click on that for me. No, we are making. So, okay. Advertising is getting us a lot of money for TV. The pay-per-view itself is getting us 500,000. Because we're still going to be on TV. So we would still get the advertising money.
I mean, we could just not do it free to air. I think that's a bad idea.
Okay, do it that way.
I honestly think we should just do my original idea of let's keep the broadcasters we have in the territories that matter, and let's just make this like let me look at our popularity.
I think you're right. I think doing it as like an add-on is the best route right now.
Yeah, where is our fuck?
Also, I wanna check merchandise as well. That's the other thing you need to do. I will say this.
What is our popularity called? Size. It's called size.
Size.
Yeah, we don't need it in USA or Canada. Mexico, UK, Japan. Even in most of Europe, we don't need it, but we could do it in Europe.
India and Aussie.
India. Yeah, let's just set it up everywhere except for USA and Canada.
Okay. And Europe, I think.
We'll just
we'll do Europe. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll just be like an international broadcaster kind of thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
I have run a smaller company with free-to-air pay-per-view and made a killing. But it is not. AEW is not set up the same way that was. Commercial. Oh, okay.
I'm just reading what each thing is.
Subscription, I think, would be probably the best. Right? So go to...
Well, that's what we'd be making on a loss because we don't have any subscriptions currently, right?
No, that is an estimated based on your popularity. I mean, the popularity would grow and you'd make less of a loss each month. So you're basically spending money to get pop.
Mm-hmm.
But if you added the U.S. and Canada, that would probably offset it.
Yeah.
Not as much as I wanted.
Only a little bit.
Okay. Well.
What's the difference between commercial and public? Commercial is just like you have to watch ads.
Yep.
And then free is just like literally free.
Yep. And then pay-per-view is like what they do in real life, I think.
Yeah, that's just internet pay-per-view. Like Fight TV or whatever.
So we'd be spending 20 to get like 400. So we would definitely be getting. I think this is the best, the pay-per-view one, but you tell me.
But like that, we need something that also has our TV on it.
Oh, you want it for both? Sorry.
Yeah.
Probably the sub then, right?
I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Okay. So if you add US and Canada, make it a sub.
Let me read this.
All right.
Below the break-even point will create a loss, and above it will create a profit. Okay. So what it really wants us to do is like Mexico.
Medium.
Yeah.
Yes.
British Isles. Medium. Because we can change this later, right?
Yep. As you grow, you could change it.
Yeah. So if we just set these all to like medium. I don't think we have anything. We probably do small in India. I don't think we have any TV in India. We would still. Well, it would also cost a lot less to start up if we do medium for everything.
Yes. I'm curious if you put a medium in, say, the United States, what happens? You don't have to, but I'm just curious. Like,
Not
nothing.
a lot.
Almost nothing.
Yeah.
I like it.
Commercial would work fine for pay-per-view. They would just air on TV, essentially. Okay.
I would say internet commercial would be like a YouTube, essentially, where there's ad rolls, or a Twitch. You know, like what you're watching on now.
Damn, you think like, oh, making a name for a thing is so easy, but it's harder than you think.
It's like they have this whole marketing team for that sort of thing. So we are an internet subscription for only international. There's no name there that's like
we could just call it like AEW Elite or something, but that seems very like on the nose. Just using
Panda Entertainment.
Just using the word like elite instead of plus, you know what I mean? Yeah, fuck it. Global. What if we called it the Global Force Network?
Now wait a minute.
Elite worldwide, world elite. That's also a DNA thing. But I kind of don't hate the name World Elite.
I love World Elite.
All right, fuck it. It's World Elite.
Let's go. I love starting World Elite 2 days after we didn't allow Nick Aldis to come backstage.
Yeah, fuck you. We're taking your gimmick. Get the fuck out. All right, let's see if this banks up the company. Probably not. I think we'll be fine.
No, this is fine.
Yeah. Are you sure you would go ahead and launch this in front of the
Yeah, you then have to go in and add all the content, but whatever.
Oh, that sucks because we have so many shows.
Now we have events, and then 3 television shows.
Yeah, but we have to do it for each region, don't we?
No, it's
no,
one.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm in the weeds here.
No, but I mean, the fear was real. Like, that is a legitimate thing.
Yeah. World Elite. There it is.
Let's go.
New deal for AEW Collision. I mean, it's us, so do we even have to do anything? No.
No, you can just propose deal. It is always going to be unlimited 100% to company. So
Great.
This is very quick. Negotiate again. What about
what about Dark and
Dynamite?
Rampage? We want to bring them back?
Rampage? We don't need to bring back. Rampage exists, baby.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Dynamite, yes. Sorry, trying to soft kill Rampage.
If Tony Khan could do it, I could do it. And then events. All right, great. Let's see how this goes. I can't believe we called it World Elite.
I can. That's great.
Oh, Eric Young is so mad somewhere. Oh, and I gotta book a Dynamite.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Notepad time is exclusive to WCW. That does not come over.
Mainly because the notepad has spoilers on it for this.
Also, it would be super unfair for like me to do Notepad time and then be like, Nick, fuck you. Like, first of all, sit there and watch me do Notepad time. Second of all, you cannot do Notepad time. I'm not like.
I could share my screen.
I suppose,
have the notepad
I
up.
suppose. Alex Kane, this is the second time he's asked us about this, I think.
Third.
Third
time.
And we keep saying no because of his experience, right? Yeah, it's still
His
not
experience is... Yeah, he needs to get better.
He needs the dev. He's popular. That's the problem. Is he's popular, but he needs to actually get better at wrestling.
I mean, no, he doesn't. But the game's dumb, so yes.
Yeah. Per the game, he has to get better at wrestling.
Look, Alex Kane, look what happened with Hook. Hook stayed down there.
Yeah.
Then when we called him up, now he's a champion.
Kosuke Sato is really slowing us down here.
Oh, we are coming to the end of the year.
Yeah, we should. The next pay-per-view is World's End.
Takeshita going to get Wrestler of the Year or Ilya?
Don't know. Hey, Syuria, no. Right.
I believe we 100% said that this is going to show up after.
Yeah, I do want her to be a heel, actually. Yes, thank you. Thank you, game. I'm taking Syuria, no, right?
Sawyer Wreck was, I believe, for Ring of Honor and eventually for me. I don't know if she's ready for the main roster yet. And then I didn't see who the other one was. Sorry.
I also didn't look. You have 47 pop. Yeah, you can come right on Dynamite. Keith Lee moved to the Tri-State. That doesn't seem like a place he would enjoy.
That's a babyface turn. Let's go. Move to Philly.
Willow is back. Okay. Who was the other person? It was Nixon Newell, or Tegan Knox, as she will be when she comes here.
Will she? Can we use that?
I mean, do you?
Oh, that was the. No, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will not mind. No nights off. Nick, I was saying it all through the build up. It's time.
Yep. Ah, finally, the Maritimes Dynamite.
Yeah. Oh, the Maritimes can go to hell, but we are going to Canada. Let's see. Do we want to go east to west or west to east? Well, we were just in the Carolinas, so it would be crazy to go to like Vancouver. So yeah, I guess we'll just go to Ontario. I guess.
Quebec is further east.
Okay, let's go to Quebec. We can get like proper crowds now. For a while, when we did these Canada shows, we'd have to do these weird like minor league hockey arenas.
Now you get major league hockey arenas. Nope.
Oh, no, guess not.
Go back to your fucking minors.
No, we're gonna go to the
The
Videotron Center
Videotron
in
Center.
Quebec City, of course.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go to Quebec City.
Quebec. I might not be able to point Quebec City on a map.
It's in Quebec.
That's a big. That's a big province.
I burned all our creative finishes, so I'm going to try to get some back, but they don't like me. And well, not. Oh, here, a near certainty for Ilya Dragunov. I mean, we did just burn one of those, so it's good to get one back, I guess.
Yep. Thank you. I'll be using that.
Yep. Safe
Spoilers: Casanova's not going to beat Ilya like 4 days after he won the title.
That'd be crazy.
Thank you for the Adam Page one.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, you're not welcome, but you know. Right into training. Poker tournament. Thank you, Matt Jackson. Ricky Starks has been influencing Isaiah Cassidy.
Aren't they like the same age?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
Okay.
Karushita has an angle idea. All right. Okay. Mercedes. I have such a good idea.
Oh no.
We trust me. It's gonna be so over.
I think you should have to use that time.
You're forcing me? That seems
No,
rude.
because you'll do it back to me someday. Fucking Jack Perry will come to me with an idea, and you'll be like, "All right, let's go."
All right, Ilya's gonna come out to do his like victory, like, you know, coming out with the belt. People are giving him a round of applause. He's gonna talk for like 30 seconds about how like, oh, I finally fulfilled my dream or whatever, and then obviously immediately Kenny Omega is gonna come out. You know, ranting, raving, basically the same thing he did at the end of the pay-per-view. Like, you know, you should have never even been in that match. You've never beaten me. How can you be the world champion when you've never even beaten Kenny Omega? I want a rematch for that belt immediately. And then Ilya's going to be like, well, Kenny, if you remember, we had a match and we went to a draw. I was the one asking you for a rematch, and you refused, and you wouldn't give me the match. And as fun as it would be, to have the shoe on the other foot and torment you about not giving you a rematch, we can do it right now. You are like picking a fight that you don't want. We can wrestle right now.
Is Ilya saying you're not that guy, pal, to Kenny Omega?
It's less you're not that guy, pal, and more like you're the one who was ducking me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I was not ducking you. You were ducking me. And then, unfortunately, AJ Styles is going to go out there and get yelled at. AJ Styles is going to come out and be like, hey, all right, this is going to be very unpopular. I'm sorry, y'all. And listen, don't shoot the messenger, Quebec City, all right? Listen. AJ gets more southern the more we use him. Listen, y'all know how this title shot works now. When the champion wins it, Dynamite gets a shot, then Collision gets a shot. Ilya, you're already defending that title this Saturday at Collision Supernova against Christian Casanova. I can't have you defending that title here tonight against Kenny Omega. Boo, boo. We hate AJ Styles. He's the worst GM ever. Boo. And all right, yeah, we'll calm down. All right, calm down. God, they don't pay me enough for this. Listen. And then Kenny will cut him off and be like, well, I didn't want to have the match tonight anyway. Dragunov is, he's trying to catch me off guard. But I heard there's going to be a very special Dynamite on New Year's Eve. So Dragunov, if you're even still the champion on New Year's Eve, I'll be waiting for you.
AJ Styles overworked middle manager is the best
gimmick of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's just do Ilya, Kenny, AJ promo. Setting up Kenny versus winner Ooh, it all fits. I didn't know if we would make it. All right, great. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, yes, I had an idea. I have a match. Remember there was like that random 10-man tag on Full Gear?
Yeah.
What if I told you that as per a tweet from Tony Khan earlier today, the winners of that match are going to face off in a 5-way match, and the winner will get a international title shot on New Year's Eve.
I mean, that's fun.
Yeah, I think so. So that's Dez. That's Vikingo. That's Zack Sabre Jr. That's Andrew Everett. That is Johnny Gargano. These are all baby faces, but like Nick says, who cares?
Yeah. I mean, would the match be fun?
Yeah, of course.
That is all you should care about.
You guys go crazy. Zach's winning.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yep.
He also won the match at the pay-per-view, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of telegraphed that one. Okay. All right, more promo time. Eddie Kingston. Swerve Strickland. John Moxley.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have them in a story yet, so let's just call this character development. Probably give them some time. Basically, Eddie and Swerve are going to come out with the tag team titles, and they're going to talk about how, like, oh, we won, we were going to come out here and, celebrate our victory and talk about how we're the greatest tag team in AEW history, but John Moxley had to go and rain in our parade a little bit. But, John, I don't know what you're up to, but come on out here, let's talk about it. And then John's basically going to come out and be like, hey, man, look, I don't have any ulterior motive, man. Congratulating you and your best friend, Swerve Strickland. You and your best friend. I seem to remember when me and you were teaming that I was your best friend. And you know what? When you and Penta were teaming, he was your best friend. You kind of seem to run through best friends pretty quickly. He's going to kind of look at Swerve when he says that. And then he's going to be like, okay, well, the guy I'm working with at the time is my best friend for the moment. You're making a bigger deal out of this than it is. We're friends. You're not my best friend. You've been gone. I haven't seen you. What you been doing?
I've been dead, Eddie.
And then John's going to be like, yeah, it's basically exactly where this is going. I was super injured, and maybe you would have known that if you had ever, like, called me or messaged me or came and visited or any of those things. Maybe you would have known how injured I was. And then Eddie's going to be like, listen, I don't have to take this from you, okay? You should be happy for me. And then, you know what? I think Swerve is just going to pick up on cues and attack John Moxley. I think Swerve is just going to be like, yeah, I see where this is going. And like you said, John Moxley, he's never been on this brand before. He doesn't have any friends.
That is true. No Wheeler Yuta or Tom Lawler to come help him.
I mean, I guess there's Brian, but Brian is currently an injured heel manager, so that's not really much help.
Also, is Brian his friend? Is Brian anyone's friend anymore? Except for Kenta?
I mean, when this save started, they were in the Blackpool Combat Club together, and then we split them up.
They still technically would be. They're the last two.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like those two never had a falling out in our universe because they were on separate brands the whole time. All right. This is one of those classic cases where the things I have to book are long promos and not much else. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We got to do something. Ilya Dragunov.
Oh.
You are on no brand. Konosuke Takeshita. You are on Collision.
Yeah. I knew drafting him would be worth it.
my heart.
Yeah, you really got nothing from that.
No, I fucked up.
Gave Ilya to me and then gave Konosuke to me.
Yep. I'm going to book Suri in a match. Wild idea, I know. Suri, you ever wrestle Risa Sarah? Probably. Never in a singles match.
No.
All right, let's go. Should I tell them to cook? Maybe a wild brawl? I always think Suri is going to have better Puro than she does. Every time.
Every time. Yep.
Yeah.
Because she does.
Yes,
be
correct.
fair.
Those are bad stats. Anyway, Suri's going to win.
They're WWE stats. It's not fair to the...
Yes, those are Suray's stats. After the match, Suri is going to be attacked by the debuting Syria. No!
Wow.
What's she doing here?
Double victims.
Oh, did I send them both? I sure did.
You know what? That's just a statement on the state of the world today.
Yeah.
Everyone's a victim.
Oops, I lost caps lock. Now that's a feud. All right.
You do have... no.
I'm listening.
No. I was going to say you do have another new champ, but you didn't change the Mercedes belts.
No, I
so
didn't.
never mind. My brain must just be like, oh, that match happened, so of course the Io and Kyrie are the champions.
I'm gonna do a thing you're gonna hate. Cody
You're
Rhodes
gonna
versus the Beast Mortos.
Ooh, I do hate that.
How'd I know?
Ooh. No.
I mean, you know where this is going. Wild
Get away from her.
Brawl.
Get a job.
Winner of the match, Cody Rhodes. And then afterwards, Cody is going to cut a promo. About Jay White. Basically saying those things I said to you after Jay White won by cheating. Like, you were so confident and so cocky. You thought you were going to breeze through the full gear eliminator tournament, and then I beat you in the first round. And now you're cheating. Now you're pulling tights. You're doing anything you can to win matches. You're not shit. you're a loser.
Wow. Cody, quick question. If he's a loser and you lost to him, what does that make you?
Well, Jay White lost to him. Boy, they are 1-1 in singles matches.
You know, that sounds like they should probably have a third match.
Yeah. I was really afraid for a second you were going to say 2 out of 3 falls, and I was like, don't make me do that.
No, also, I would like to compliment myself for not attempting a Hey Kill impression on the loser.
Congratulations. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
No.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
No, not Matt Taven again.
What?
Poor Matt Taven. He was a main eventer. He was a somebody.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, Mike Bennett can lose.
I mean, that does make me feel better, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And then afterwards, we will send the usual goons out there. So let's do this. Let's just do everyone fighting. That'll be easier. Matt Taven fighting. Mike Bennett fighting. Roderick fighting. Then we'll do Mark Davis fighting. Kyle Fletcher fighting. Ramy fighting. And then the debuting Leo Rush will show up. Aligned with Don Callis to help beat these guys up.
Oh my goodness. Don Callis churn continues.
I had to get the best talent from Japan, and the best talent from Japan is weirdly Leo Rush. I don't really understand it myself, but that's what my scouts told me.
Leo Rush is the new Kenny Omega. Everyone's been saying it.
You're hearing it more and more. You know what? He is the deputy. Sure.
Uh-huh. Deputy Leo.
Deputy Leo.
Does he get a little badge?
Sure. he gets whatever he wants.
Wow. Really channeling some Don Callis there.
That's what he would say. Let's see. What are we going to book as a main event? Because right now the main event is those 5 baby faces wrestling each other, and that's not going to do great. We could do Knock teaming with somebody in a match against like Walter and somebody, which doesn't really advance any stories per se, but it would give these guys something to do, and it would be a good match.
Oh, Nakajima should probably talk too.
I mean, he could. I don't think he super has to, but he could for sure.
Oh, you won the Full Gear Eliminator.
You wanted a Full Gear Eliminator. Hey. What's your problem?
Listen, sometimes the heritage comes out, okay?
Like we could do like, oh, Mustafa. Mustafa is a star. Okay. We could do like, this is weird because these feuds aren't really continuing, but we could do like Walter and Mustafa against like Nakajima and Penta. That's a match.
That is a match.
Yeah.
No one can deny that.
I think it's a main event caliber match.
It is. It is. It's just a little weird because of the fact, like you said, the feuds aren't really continuing.
Yeah. But we need something for this week. And let's see. I mean, Nakajima should probably just win. Maybe this is a 6-man tag. Maybe. Oh, now this is real weird. Maybe it's Nakajima and Penta and I don't know who else. Against Walter, Mustafa, and who would be the most popular guy at the embassy? Oh, is Powerhouse Hobbs sneaking? Oh, they're all about the same, huh? All right, well in that case, Alec Price, get out there. You're in a Dynamite main event.
Holy, you really.
Well, we'll put Vikingo on that side, and that'll make it better. Now that's a match. Nakajima is going to beat Alec Price. Bing, bang, boom.
This man really went from 100 rated pay-per-view to main event Alex Price.
You can't do 100 every show. What do you want from me? What I'm only a man. Oh, we've done like nothing with any of the women. We should probably. We should probably. Well, we had Syuri a no debut. That's the most important thing. Let's do a backstage thing with Mercedes. Basically just doing the, we retained our tag team titles just like we said we would. And now that we have proven that we are the most dominant women's tag team, and then, before she can say much else, Davina and Willow are going to show up.
Thank goodness. Never been more excited to see.
And basically just going to be like, we've been winning a bunch of matches. I don't think you're the most dominant tag team. I think it's us. And then Mercedes is going to be like, Davina, you are always trying to ride my coattails. Just like you have. You followed me everywhere in WWE. You followed me to AEW. You followed me to the Collision. And now you followed me to Dynamite.
Davina was here first, Mercedes. Fuck off.
That's not how I remember it.
Perfect.
And I don't care.
10 out of 10.
Thank you. And I don't care what you and your new little friend think. You are not as good as me and Trinity. That's not how I remember it. It is exactly what she would have said.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Masha simply beat Chris. I know what Masha is doing at Dynasty, which again is the January pay-per-view in this universe. I don't have anything for her on New Year's Eve currently. Well, you know what? When in doubt, let's just have Hikaru Shida win a match.
Yay.
This looks like a job for Gianna Daddio. Remember her? Oh, she beat Gianna.
Yeah.
It was in June. She can beat her again.
It's a whole 6 months later.
It's a whole 6 months later. That's 118. We do still have people. Jay White got talked about. He didn't talk. Ace and Bay. Ace and Bay should probably cut a promo.
After losing the title? Yeah.
After losing the title, and also just like, Kenny, brother, we need to talk. Like that kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kenny, it's not you, it's you.
Kenny, it's not you. We can. It's you. You are out of your mind. But yeah, that's basically this promo. It's going to be them being like, it was a rough night, lose those tag team titles, but honestly, it was rougher what happened afterwards. Kenny, talking to what you said to us in Gorilla was really messed up. The way you've been acting since then, the way you acted after you lost the match, I don't know if I feel safe around this guy anymore.
He's pulling out the doesn't feel safe card.
I guess to be clear, I want this to be less like, oh, Kenny's a lunatic, and more just like we're worried about him.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. They haven't turned yet. They're just, because they're going to be turning babyface, so I don't want them to be like dickheads. I want it to be more like, Kenny, we're worried about you, man. Please, are you okay?
Kenny, are you okay? Kenny, are you okay?
God damn it.
Are you okay, Kenny?
I don't know. All right, we are definitely opening with that. And then the opening match is Cody Rhodes versus the Beast Mortos. Which brings us right into a Cody promo.
Oh, that means you're starting the show. No, you're starting the show with Ilya. I was gonna say starting the show with Kenny's music or Cody's music. Sorry.
No,
The best thing about Cody Rhodes.
people do like it.
You get to whoa-oh. People love whoa-ohing.
Boy, we got a lot of promos here, huh? Let's put this like up here. Oh, these are... I'm stupid.
Oh no.
No, we're good. I think this show can still get a 90. I believe in myself. I believe in my brand.
I am gonna say 88.
Okay. And that's fair. But I think I can get a 90.
We said 86.
Yeah, well, we'll see. 98 opening promo.
2 points lost because of AJ.
Oh, more than that. His part got a 78.
Oh, brother.
But his part was only 2 minutes and the other part was 6, so it's fine. That I knew he would not do great. That's why I sent him out there for only a little bit.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Yeah. Although, you know what? Because I did multiple promos with parts, I'm probably not going to get the bonus. Ooh, I might not get a 90. I'll stick with the 90, but it might not be a 90. 72. I thought this would be better. I thought the Beast Mortos would be a lot better at a Wild Brawl.
Huh.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That is weird.
That is weird. Oh, and the Cody promo got a 70. Oh, you know what it is? We're in Canada. I forgot we were in Canada. Beast Mortos, not popular in Canada. That's what it is.
Do you need to back out and just check some things?
Nah,
or
it's fine.
Okay.
68 for Sheeta and Gianna Daddio. I mean, that's probably not much. That's probably about the same.
Yeah, I don't.
79 for the ABC promo.
And a lot of these, like the more established people, should just be the same.
They should
anyway.
be. They should. Like, I'm actually curious about that. Like Ace Austin.
Ooh, you are
it's the same.
debuting someone
It's the same.
in Quebec.
Oh yeah, Cioria probably has no pop in Canada.
Ooh, boy, you might want to change that.
But I'm gonna be in Canada all month.
Okay.
Full speed ahead.
Okay.
83. It's fine.
I mean, this is fine. Canada loves Matt Taven.
They love tag team wrestling. They love when two tag teams get a bunch of tag specialist bonuses.
This is true. This makes sense.
Yeah. And they love Leo Rush, ? Mike Bennett did a bad job, even though all he had to do was punch people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That checks out, though.
Leo Rush is great at his Man of the Hour gimmick.
Okay.
69 for Sari and Risa Sera. Again, we take. Did I say Kisko debuted his staff member gimmick?
Is this the first time he's ever done... This is the first time you've had him ref ever?
No.
Yes.
No.
That's what that means.
We literally... I set him to be the ref on one of the matches on the pay-per-view because Bryce was being used too much.
Why the fuck is he...
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Game? Chat?
I don't know.
Large boost to psychology?
Listen, I don't know.
Kiso, are you a worker now? Hung out with AJ Styles a little bit? And...
Yeah, it's got a 35. But Suri's good at her untamable gimmick, so there's that.
Sure.
Yeah. As long as she's recognizable, we can put her... Actually, she doesn't even need to be recognizable, really, because she's feuding Suri, who is recognizable. So as long as they have matches, it should be fine.
Yeah.
This did bad. Mercedes and Willow both did bad.
Yes. This is more like the Mercedes I know and love.
You know what? We might have put him in the dark match at the pay-per-view, but that still should have debuted his gimmick, even if it was the dark match.
I don't think it does.
But how could he have never been... Like, that seems insane, because he's been on the roster for months. Like, I never set the refs, but how could he have never been used before?
It
80.
just must not have used them, I guess. I don't know.
No one knows. It's a mystery. This got an 84. It was good. This probably could have been the main event, although I think our main event will be better. Maybe question mark.
I think you did the right thing
Yeah.
here, but if this is better than or not better than your main event, then
Yeah, then we're in trouble. This unsurprisingly was very good.
yes.
Yeah, these guys are good at talking. No, this is a good main event.
Yeah, what were you even worried
Yeah,
about?
kind of. I mean, Alec Price is in it.
Yeah,
Which you
you know what?
chastised me about when I did it. You were like, Alec Price. I was like, yeah, the other guys are good.
You
It'll
got
be
a
fine.
60. That's fine.
Especially considering I forgot this is Canada, where he's probably less over. That's actually pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. $88. Alec Price slightly overused in red is wild. The game is just
Unnecessary.
Like, yeah. But yeah, we did not see I'm convinced about the if you use multiple parts, it fucks up the bonus thing.
But we did multiple parts on mine.
I listen. You just don't get it because fuck you. But then also, if you use parts, I think it screws up the bonus because I definitely did a bunch of. Look at all these promos I did. This is a promo heavy show.
Okay. Good locker room.
Yep. Yes.
Can we look for a local women? I know we're in Quebec and like it's gonna be slimmer pickings.
I would also like not a woman. I would like a man, so we can look for both while we're here.
Jacques Rougeau Jr.
Jacques Rougeau is just Jacques Rougeau. That's less fun.
God damn it!
Yeah. Are you just looking for a jobber?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just looking at selling, not really looking at anything else. Boy. No one. I got Kevin Blanchard. What is this?
What is happening? What's the lighting? What's
anything? It's kind of slim pickings up here, huh?
do we not teach people how to sell here in Quebec?
No, apparently not.
Actually, no. I've seen PCO and yeah, no. This checks out.
I'm gonna take this guy.
Sure.
He can sell a little bit.
He might be fake.
That looks like too real of a that's such a weird picture. It has to be real. Joey Janela announced the Warlord versus Doug Gilbert versus Thomas Rich versus Mike Jackson versus Ricky Morton versus George South for Spring Break. Okay. I'm sure the people that go to Spring Break will enjoy that match.
No, like that doesn't even seem good for the people who go to Spring Break.
But it's a meme.
No, that's not a meme anymore. That is just a 1992 WCW match.
They wouldn't book a 5-way.
Fuck. You got me.
Do you want to book one of these 4 women?
Is this a fucking game show?
Your best options are Kira or Beautiful Bay. I don't know.
Yeah, let's go to Ring of Honor and bring someone up from there.
Sure.
That might be better.
Are you looking for a face or heel?
Face. Or bleh, wrong. Heel.
Heel, okay. You got Danny Luna. You got Jade.
Just need someone to sell. So best seller wins. All right. Huge range.
Yep. Danny Luna can sell.
All right, Danny Luna, come on down.
All right. I need to book my match before I forget the stupid jobber's name. Kevin Blanchard, you are going to get killed by Brody King.
I can't believe AEW is booking Blanchard.
Yeah, that's absolutely a headline on some fucking Wrestle Votes or one of those other shitty, like, Blanchard
Yeah.
debuts for AEW.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Riho versus. Oh, see, I forgot my jobber's
Yeah,
name.
I got it.
Thank you.
Do you want to, like, maybe give Danny Luna a little shot here?
Yeah, this is a match. This isn't
Yeah.
I mean, not over enough, but this
Yeah,
is a
we'll do
match.
like 8 minutes.
Give her 10.
Sure. 10 open.
A full 10. It's Riho. Riho, like, struggling with a jobber is fine. She's tiny.
Well, and also, like, Danny Luna is, like, strong.
Like, this is that's kind of Riho's whole
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, 5'5", 148, which is not accurate because it's converting from 20. But, like, even if that was accurate, that's still, she's got, like, 50 pounds and 6 inches on Riho. So, yeah, she's a lot bigger. All right. Great. Oh, this is something that should happen on Collision or on Rampage. Shouldn't happen on Collision because my guys aren't on your show.
No, that'd be weird.
Zack Sabre Jr. is going to cut a promo. Basically just, oi, Mustafa Ali, dickhead. I'm getting my international title back. Yes, you all remember the illustrious Zack Sabre Jr. international title reign, where I had 0 defenses.
0 defenses.
Yep. Yes. Well, guess what? I'm getting my belt back. I've been distracted for too long. I've been doing too many other things. I'm getting my belt back. I don't care how many your thugs, your goons you put in my way. I'm gonna take them down. You're looking at the next international champion. Just a promo.
That sure is a promo.
What do you got, Nick?
I'm looking at mine to see what I would like to do here. This is a wild ass promo that could probably be on my main show, but whatever. We're here. I would like roaming interviewer Maki Ito. To interview Roosh.
Okay. Great. What is she interviewing him about?
She is going to ask about an upcoming match with Mike Bailey, the recent trajectory of Los, and if there's any thought of injecting new talent into Los. And each time, Roosh is going to respond in Spanish, which is going to set Maki off because she doesn't speak Spanish, and that is the comedy in the gimmick.
I think it's mean to make Maki Ito say recent trajectory. I can barely say it.
I mean, she can come up with her own words.
No. Stick to the script.
Yeah, one person who doesn't need to stick to the script is Maki Ito.
Yeah. Is it time for Teton? You guys always want me to debut people on Rampage, which is the worst place to debut somebody. It's like telling the audience a guy's a goober from the outset.
Yes, and are you getting Teton in or not?
No, not on Rampage. I've had this is what they do, but I've had the Callis family lose like every match for a month straight. So like, let's give these guys a win. Actually, you know what? Actually, no. Let's do the 3v3. Fuck Mike Bennett. We'll do Roderick, Kyle O'Reilly, and Matt Taven.
Speaking of, I've been hearing that a lot lately.
Taking on. Oh, I don't know. Oh I do know. The thing is, I do know.
Oh no.
It's Ethan Page. And Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn.
This is the best trio.
The
They're
fucking,
coming to Collision and winning the goddamn belts.
the fucking Hardy family office.
Oh!
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Roderick Strong's gonna win.
I forgot the Hardys were even in AEW. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought about having Leo Rush in this match or maybe just cutting a promo, but I think the commentary can just talk about him during the match and then like, oh, on Wednesday we'll hear from him, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I'm looking for promos to cut. I'm gonna give Moxley a promo.
I mean, this is gonna over deliver. This might be.
Yeah, it is, but this isn't. You know what? Let's not have him cook. If you don't want to, we'll give him 4 minutes.
Wait a minute. If you don't want to, like that, don't put that on me. I'm not asking for it that way.
Basically, this is just gonna be him cutting a promo like, oh man, Eddie and Swerve really fucking gave it to me, man. Well, he's basically just gonna say what we've been saying, like, well, looks like I am going after the tag team titles, but my only friend on the brand is Eddie Kingston, who I am fighting. So I guess I'm going to need a tag team partner. And I'm not really good at getting to know people or like making friends and stuff like that. So I guess this is just kind of an open call out. If you think you'd like to be John Moxley's partner, hit me up. Let me know. I'm gonna need some backup. I'd prefer if you were tough and didn't complain. Those are really my only two requests. Thank you.
I love the exact same promo, but instead of John Moxley's partner, it's John Moxley's friend. I'm putting an open call out for a friend, please.
Just anyone. Somebody. Anybody. I honestly, I like this part of his character. Like, I don't really care who it is. Just somebody. Like,
Yeah, that is pretty fucking perfect.
Yeah. Do you have anything, Nick?
Let's do a Miyu Yamashita promo.
All right, Rampage hours.
Demi's kind of been running her down a bit, so Miyu should respond and be like, "I only did to May what you all did to me. I don't know why you're so upset. I recovered in a few weeks. Why is May still recovering?"
Honestly, kind of fucked up.
I mean, she's saying you all deserved it, not particularly May deserved it, but
nope, that's what she said.
Go off.
Do you want?
You love putting words in Miyu Yamashita's mouth.
I would
let
never.
her cook.
I would.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
let her cook. Who cares? It's Rampage. Let's see what happens.
I think we know. But hey, whatever. 5 minutes. We probably need them. We don't need either one, but
Jacob Fatu's been losing too much, so I'm just gonna have him squash somebody.
hey.
Yeah. And I would actually kind of prefer it to be someone on the roster and not just like a local jabroni, you know?
You don't want it to be like Dom Guarini?
It could just be Dom Guarini. For a while, I thought I might do stuff with Dom Guarini, and I wasn't. But I now know that I am not doing anything with Dom Guarini, so he can in fact lose to Jacob Fatu. 60 minutes. Nailed it.
Beautiful. What a rampage. What the fuck's the main event?
It is. It's not Kevin Blanchard and Brody King. It's not Riho versus Danny Luna, but that might low key be good. It's either the Callis family versus Ethan Page and Private Party, or Jacob Fatu versus Dominic Garini.
Okay. I'm gonna let you make that decision because those are both yours.
What's your pop? Oh, but in Canada you're like 10 points lower, so that's not ideal. It's looking like these guys. You're only like low 50s in Canada too. There is no main there is no main event on the show. There is no main event. What if the main event was Jon Moxley talking?
Yeah. If that's the case, I want Riho main eventing as the match then.
Sure.
She deserves it. Clap, 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 clap.
So yeah, let's open with Jacob Fatu and Dom Garini. Sure. You know what? It's been a while. I think we can get a 69 on this.
I think so. Well, no, I'm going to say 76.
I think we can do it. Because also remember, it's Canada.
Sure, we'll see.
These guys setting the pace. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a 69.
They understood the assignment.
Oh, why did Miyu Yamashita cook? Since when can Miyu Yamashita cut a promo?
Since she came to Collision, baby.
I don't think she can cut promos in Japanese.
This rules.
This is insane. Part of the reason I predicted a 69 is because I thought this was going to get a 50.
Oh, yeah, you're in trouble then.
Yeah. Okay, 54. Now we're talking. This Kevin guy was really bad. Glad we brought him in.
Yes. Really off his game.
Yep.
Yeah. Good thing to do on your televised debut.
79 for this. Unbelievable.
This is objectively funny.
Oh, this would have been a perfectly fine main event.
Yeah, that could have been fine. I mean, Jon Moxley talking is going to do better. You're fine.
Yeah, I got it better. Part 1 is looking very stale. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's why this is on Rampage. Zach is just unable to cut a promo.
Zack Sabre Jr., worse promo than Miyu Yamashita. Everyone knows it.
Yep. That's honestly a fine match.
Perfectly reasonable main event.
Mm-hmm. Let's go, John. Unbelievable.
Yeah. No, I knew that this was going to be too good.
This show has no business getting a 79.
Miyu Yamashita.
Miyu Yamashita only 8 points lower than Jon Moxley.
Correct.
I mean, John didn't cook. I only gave him 4, I think. But still, the fact that they're in the same universe is crazy.
I will also mention that storyline is probably super hot, whereas the Moxley storyline I don't even think has started because you haven't set it up.
No, it advanced it because he talked about Eddie and Swerve, and they are in a storyline.
Okay, so never mind.
Hey, we made $1.5 million.
So we're still good, is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
I think we're fine. I mean, our thing's working. We're up basically everywhere.
Yeah, immediate working.
Yeah, immediate dividends. Although only some parts of Australia. I don't know what that's about.
Limit maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess like South Australia and West. That's like the outback, right? Like Western Australia. Like I don't know if anyone lives there.
No, I thought Western Australia is where people lived.
I thought that was
No,
like
no, no. You're right. You're right.
yeah.
I
That
got it confused. Yeah,
that's yeah.
Sydney's East
That's like
Australia.
Southeast Australia, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen,
No,
if
you're right.
you're
You're right. You're right.
Australian and you're watching, we're Americans. We don't know.
No,
That
I remember now. I just got East and West confused somehow,
that's my
which
like
is worse.
that's my vague understanding of Australia. Is everyone lives kind of in like the eastern and like bottom eastern part, and like the further west you go, the emptier it is. Again, could be wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. That's just my simplistic understanding of it.
I think you should double down.
Yeah, that's because that's what you always do.
Correct, and it's gotten me far in life.
You always just say something insane about like something inflammatory about like two neighboring countries in Europe, and I'm like, don't say that, and then you double down on it.
I can't do it on demand. I was trying to think of something to
Yeah,
use as an example.
like Irish and Scottish, same thing, or something like that, and I'll be like, God, Nick, no.
I mean, that's just true.
Oh no. Oh wait a minute.
Now hold on.
I'm afraid to
Did he
click
say
this.
something? Did he say something about the Scottish and the Irish?
Oh, soft
Oh, yeah,
drugs.
that's fine. Whatever.
Uh,
We know. Yeah, we
stern,
know.
stern warning. Slap on the wrist.
Slap on the
Yeah,
wrist.
I don't care that the big
Hey,
dog
man,
smoked pot.
why are we testing for pot?
He caught in possession.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, our prestige got hit because of weed.
A big
Fuck y'all.
hit? A big hit to prestige for soft drugs?
I mean, let's go check and see how big it is.
All right. Thanks, big
So-
dog. So you reckon Nixon Newell, welcome.
Yeah. Let's go to our home. Oh, okay. We'll do this first. Good,
Yes,
good idea.
I will forget if we don't. Go to ROH.
Thank you. Go to ROH. Thank you.
She stayed as Nixon Newell, huh? Okay, interesting. That's you, right?
Yeah. Tegan would be her WWE.
Oh, was
name,
it
right?
her WWE? Did I mix those up?
You did.
I suppose I did. Ah, well.
That's all right. You don't know NXT. It's fine. Leave it to the professionals.
Yes, professional NXT knower, Nick.
Thank you. God damn it! It's an actual headline.
Yeah. Okay. I like what Alex Price is doing in the ring. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. Nick, do you have a collision in you?
I have one written out. Yes. It's 10. Yeah, we got it. Let's go.
All right. Let's do this.
Do an extra long, just for the fans.
You're telling me there's a Mexican luchador just named Jimmy?
Yep.
All right. Is this real? Is this an AI photo? Is this an actual person?
Yeah, the eyes are actually looking at the middle of the camera, so it's not AI.
Okay. Oh, Ricky.
Oh no.
Ricky. Oh yeah, we did check the prestige. We're extremely prestigious. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
And we have
Yeah.
huge momentum. I don't think. It turns
Yeah,
out
did
no
not.
one actually cares that Andrew Everett smoked weed.
So, yeah, exact. So as it should be,
Yeah.
basically.
Right. That is the correct response.
Chris Dickinson ranting about a booker. Hammerstone getting a MLW World. Ooh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. Chris Dickinson's mad about Defy Wrestling. I think Chris Dickinson is also mad at every booker in real life since no one will hire him anymore.
Yep.
Brian Cage back in TNA. Rough.
Is it rough? Or is it...
I mean, it's rough for him.
Yeah.
I forgot she was the protege of Brody King. That did not save her.
It did not. I mean, she's still in Ring of Honor, right?
She is, but like, look at these stats. Look at these stats. She's got nothing.
That's terrible.
It's really bad. I think she's in Ring of Honor because we were like, well, we shouldn't fire her because she's Brody King's protege.
I think also, like, I don't think she's good, but I've watched her matches. She's not that level of bad.
She's not that level of bad. But like, was she in like 2022 when we started the save?
No. Cheerleader Julia Hart wasn't that level of bad.
She might have been.
That level of bad is like reserved for like celebrities. I feel like people who have never taken a day of training in their life.
I'm okay.
I'm not changing your mind.
No, she's really. I mean, when she got like pushed last time she was on TV, people were like, "Oh, she's so much better," and she was a lot better, but she was still bad. Which means originally she was bad. Anyway, colliding time.
No nights off.
Where would you like to collide?
We just did the Southeast.
Mm-hmm. I did the Mid-Atlantic for my pay-per-view.
Let's do the Southwest.
Southwest. Okay, well, you went to the Honda Center last time we were here.
Okay.
You're going to draw 20,000 fans for a collision? All right.
Can we fit it? Can we do the Intuit Dome? Does that have 20?
18? Yeah, we can go to the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
That's where you would have a big collision. That makes sense. What do you want?
Creative finishes all day.
Okay. Near certainty. Oh, they get them for you. Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Safe bet. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Gamble for swerve. I'm going to pass on that. Thank you, everybody. And a big gamble also for swerve. Stop giving me bad swerve finishes. I don't want them.
What if Swerve actually killed him? No.
Oh, yeah, she's not on her. She just wants to hang out.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
CJ Perry and Kelly got into it. That seems like a bad idea for CJ Perry.
Yeah, not the best plan.
Tom Lawler and Pac also got into a heated argument. Again,
right.
Probably not a great idea for Pac. I know he's he's an athletic guy and everything, but I mean, Tom Lawler is like won actual UFC fights, so I'm probably going to go with him in this one.
I'm also going to say we never allow Thunder Rosa backstage again.
She's not getting into fights, but she's just going up to like Tom Lawler, going like, "Hey, Pac said you're a bitch."
Just walking away.
Yeah. Wheeler, you just got a creative finish. I bet it's great. All right. Do you want to do anything?
No, not after that locker room.
I thought maybe you'd want to do some open forum or something.
All right, Ilya Casanova main event.
Going right to it.
16 minutes. Yeah, the title change kind of makes this very apparent, but Christian Casanova is not winning. I would like this to be open and slow build. That is all.
I mean, you want to use that creative finish, right?
Yeah, I have all of the matches I would like to use creative finishes on.
We have the Ilya one, right? Yes. Okay.
Let's end the show. So after that, with Ilya work the crowd for 3 minutes. As Morrow puts over what a fantastic 7 days it's been for Ilya Dragunov. Morrow doesn't actually need, like, Morrow on commentary is fine. You don't actually need to include him.
What is this again? What's
Ilya just holding up the belt, soaking in some applause as the show goes off the air.
okay? Sorry, I was trying to read Riley's message and I don't know. I feel like I'm having a stroke. I don't know what that says.
I think he might saying he got to see that at a Rocky Mountain Pro match.
But what is that?
Is it Rocky Mountain Pro the company that employed Russo for a little bit?
I think it is. Or if it's not, it was one very similar sounding. Because I remember he was working for like a Denver indie, and I was like, I didn't even know there were Denver indies. I have never heard of indie wrestling in Denver. I guess like it must exist. It's a big city, but you never hear anyone going like, oh yeah, so and so from the Denver indie scene.
All right, now that you're done cutting your promo on the Denver indie scene.
Yeah, I'm nice to Australians, but Colorado, fuck you. Just kidding. Seems like a lovely state.
Yeah, that's because you've never been there. Adam Page and MJF promos.
Back to back, same time. What are we doing?
Same time in the ring with each other. Adam Page comes out to make his announcement. MJF cuts him off. Tells him why bother. There's no one on this roster with the championship pedigree and the history of success of Jamie Hayter. And then Adam Page is going to introduce us to his partner, Riho.
How do you want to rate Riho?
In a different part of the segment.
Okay. So fuck the bonus. We don't need it.
I don't get it anyway.
That's true. You don't get it anyway.
I can't book shows based on a bonus I don't get.
You could.
It just seems like a bad idea.
All right, but now how do you want to rate her working the crowd?
That surprise, right? Isn't that a thing?
No, surprise goes up in content type, I think. Yeah, there's no surprise down here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, working the crowd.
And I guess you guys are also... You know what? Yeah. I think Adam Page is also working the crowd because he's like, it's Riho. And then they probably raise hands. And then MJF is probably mad. So he's probably like...
Kicking some ropes. Yeah.
Setting up Riho as replacement partner. Okay.
Title match. Mil Yamashita versus Madame Dimitrescu. Soul of May Saruga on the line as well.
Wow, that's a late addition.
Uh, 16 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is going to end when they continue to brawl on the outside past the 10 count.
Oh my god. Double
count out. Yep.
Fun lore. Nick started a WCW 1992 save, like a personal save off screen, and I think it's starting to get to him.
It's a good idea.
They had some good ideas in WCW. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. These two hate each other so much that they will fight and ignore the rules sometimes.
You want to use a near certainty or a safe bet on this?
I would like a safe bet.
Yeah, this feels like a safe bet. Like, let's just do a double count out. We could come up with like a creative way to get to the double count out. It's a double count out.
And no May return yet. Darby Allin and Kevin Steen in a last man standing match.
Is that going to be one of... Yes, okay, great.
Now, I have no idea what type of match I want to make this.
I mean, probably Wild Brawl.
I think that's what I'm going to go with, yeah. That's why I positioned it here on the card.
Yeah.
Because I was going to go with Wild Brawl.
Who win?
I would like Darby to do a stump bump here.
Oh.
But he is winning.
Oh,
no, he's winning.
Oh, he's doing a thing on to Kevin, sure.
Yeah, he's doing a crazy dive onto Kevin. Yeah.
Do we have a Dobby finish? No. We have... How many uncertainties do we have? We have one. So do you want to use that here, or do you want to hit them with a likely?
I'm looking at the other matches here. We have Rush and Bailey, which doesn't need it. Another match that doesn't need it. Did I have another safe bet in there?
No.
Do I have a Phoenix one?
No.
Okay, that's not.
So
It's not coming together well, so just leave it.
All right.
I think they could do well enough.
I think so
on
too,
their own.
especially Wild Brawl.
It's mainly the opener and then the last two that I want to have it anyway. Ooh, after the match. Sorry. Pac attacks a weakened Darby Allin,
Oh no.
continuing his crusade against anything the fans like.
Is that what Pac's doing?
Yeah, that's why he attacked, or he like threatened Tom Nakano and fought with Bandito, and then threatened Maki Ito and fought with Miro.
I thought he was just a dickhead.
Yeah, that's his thing. He's a dickhead, and he's gonna fucking, if he has to be miserable because he didn't win the title, all the fans have to be miserable as well. Oh, speaking of Pac, tag match. Maki Ito and Miro are going to face Pac and Charlie Evans.
Yes, of course.
I would like Maki to defeat Charlie, please.
Shouldn't be a problem.
This should be storytelling.
Love stories.
Before the match, Miro in his white room again.
Okay.
Further down the road of freaking out.
Okay.
Maki's going to go back there to try and help him.
I mean, they have a match, so I assume she's like breaking him out of the white room.
Right, she's like, hey, we gotta go. We got our match coming up. Hey, are you okay? Hey, you don't respond to me anymore. Hey. And then I think she's going to slap him.
Okay.
Which is obviously gonna, like, piss Miro off. But Maki is sort of going to be more feral than Miro is. And that's going to make Miro like, hell yeah, let's go fucking do this then. And they're both gonna go out like fucking enraged feral mode. This is less comedy, but still comedy.
You 100% described a comedy segment to me.
Okay, then yeah.
Like, I get what you're saying. There's like a meaning to it, but this, like, it's supposed to be funny.
Yes. Yeah, there's two ways that could go. Either it's funny or it's incredibly scary, and we don't want to do the scary version. So yes, it's comedy.
My pitch was gonna be she slaps him, and that pisses Miro off, and then he chases her, but she like leads him out of the white room, and then like they show up, like we see them leave the white room, and then the next thing we know they're like out of the stage in front of the crowd, and then Miro's like confused, like oh.
See, the thing that I had for this entire storyline is getting Maki to be more crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're at. That finish of that match is definitely Miro yelling Maki crush, and then Maki locking in the little headlock gimmick that Miro does usually.
God, what did he call that? The Miro recliner. That's not what it was called, but oh god, what did he call his fucking camel clutch? I don't know, whatever. What's next?
Roosh defeating Mike Bailey.
Damn. How Mike Bailey has fallen.
Yeah, Mike's gotta figure it out soon.
Just 10 minutes, Roosh wins?
Yes. This was originally going to be a Demi cook. This is now a Demi and Miyu cook.
My god.
Demi is going to start the same promo, basically about, hey, Mesa Ruga, she's coming along. But I am so enraged, I'm going to take it all on me. And I think Miyu's going to come out and just be like, hey, fucking stop. You're milking this way too much. You cannot be that mad over a wrestling thing happening in wrestling.
I disagree with Miyu Yamashita. I think it's fine to be upset about your friend being injured. I'm on Demi's side.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah. No, I think Miyu's in the wrong. She hurt May, and that was mean. Now, granted, they did it to her first, but I think it's perfectly logical for Debbie to be upset about it.
I mean, Demi's just being as mad as Maki Ito was when Miyu was out.
Yeah.
Keith Lee versus Claudio Castagnoli.
Meat.
Just Keith Lee win.
Okay.
Thank you, Claudio.
Remember when I sent you Claudio, and I was like, he's really been jobbing him, and you're like, I'll do something. No, he's the same.
Yeah, I had something for him. And then everyone had bad chemistry. This is not on me. Adam Cole, speaking of that, Adam Cole is going to angrily come out, demand that Keith Lee fight tonight. Keith Lee is going to come up and help us. He is going to talk. He is going to accept Adam Cole's challenge and say that he's going to kick Adam Cole's ass tonight. And then Adam Cole's going to say, I didn't say I was going to be the one fighting. I want you to fight Claudio Castagnoli tonight.
Haha, you idiot.
Yep. I feel like that's just as much WCW 92 as the fucking count out, but and then our opening match. It's Phoenix and Bandito, and we're gonna do a fucking high spots match for this one and see what happens.
Okay. I assume Ray Phoenix is retaining.
I love Bandito, but he is not getting this one.
And then we had the one last near certainty, I believe.
That's a safe bet there, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's being used.
But sorry.
I thought we had. Oh, there it is. I went past it. $124. Nailed it.
I'm hoping this gets over a 90.
Over a 90, yes, I think so. Ilya and Christian should be really good, and then the opener should be really good, especially with the creative finishes. I don't know if we'll get like a super high rating without the bonus, but I think you could get like a 92.
I'm going to throw out something wild.
Mm-hmm.
Either the women's title match or the TNT title match will do better than Dragunov Casanova.
I don't think so.
That's why I said it was wild. But I think one of those two will over-deliver.
I feel like you're kind of low on Casanova in ring because of the psych thing, but Dragunov has really high
Dragunov
psych.
could carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how it goes.
That's why we made him the champion.
Yes. Yeah,
He
not
has
to pull back the
84,
curtain too
92
much, but
psychology.
when we looked at this, we
Yeah.
were both like, let's check psych before we
Yeah.
decide on anyone.
And he's very popular now. Winning the world title will do that.
Wow, he came in as a 70. We got him this over.
I got him that over. Yes.
Yeah, so you're right. You get that.
I did do that. Yes.
I meant we, the company, but no, that was you.
I mean, I didn't do anything crazy. I was just like, what if he feuded with Kenny Omega and then won the world title? That's not like, groundbreaking booking or anything.
No.
Yeah.
And what if he feuded Walter and then Kenny Omega and then won the title?
Yeah. Pretty safe bets. Huh.
How you get a psychology on a high spot? How you gonna get hot? Huh.
I don't know.
It's literally high spots. All right, man.
You also got the odd heel face.
That's a point or two. I don't think that's gonna be anything crazy.
Uh,
I mean, a point or two when we're getting this.
Oh, and this
high up
was
there,
with a creative finish, so this would have been in like the 70s with that. Oh, you would have been so mad if this got like a 78. And honestly, I would have been right there with you.
Yeah, there's no reason for the psychology to take it. Like we said, don't have psychology. Go do move.
I think there should be like different kinds of psychology. Because like
matches, yeah.
Yeah, because like would Rey Fenix and Bandito put together a good 25-minute slow build match with good psychology? Probably not. Do they have the psychology to do a 10-minute get your shit in match? Yeah, of course they do.
I'll also say I've seen Rey Fenix have good psychology matches. He doesn't do it in AEW, or didn't, I should say, past tense, because that's not what he was there for. But like, I've seen him do matches where it's not just get all your shit in and then get out. He's just the best at that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Modmaker might be a little low on the Rey Fenix.
No, I think that's just how the game works. Like, there's only one rating for psychology. And people look at psychology as, like, oh, a ring general or whatever. And, like, people don't consider Rey Fenix a ring general, so he doesn't have a high psychology rating. Like, he's not, Kurt Angle or whatever, so he doesn't have high psych.
No, I get that part. Yeah.
Anyway, this did better than it probably should have.
Yes,
so,
correct.
Congrats to Keith. Match got a 72.
Yeah, I mean, it did what it was supposed to do. It got Keith Lee a little bit of juice.
I can't believe you've done this.
Going back and forth on the sticks. So, what we've learned today, just to put this out there, is that Mercedes Moné, disappointing talker, very good in the ring. Miyu Yamashita is the talker.
I want to see she has very high charisma.
Correct and true.
And honestly, her microphone is okay.
That's why. Can you click on that for me? Has that gone up or is that just...
Oh, we have to do... Oh, no, there it is.
Yeah, you gotta click on microphone again.
Again, of course.
And it's not going to show me the history. Okay,
I
that's
mean,
fine.
we want track progress, right?
Oh, I'm
Track
an idiot.
progress performance. No, it's the same.
No, it's
It's
not
up
the same.
It's up slightly.
But nothing like
No, it's
she got like a.
no.
Yeah, I
Listen,
thought we missed an event where like she got a big boost or something.
I love Miyu
Oh,
Yamashita. I love Miyu Yamashita. I think she's great. I think her microphone should be like a 40. She's not a talker.
no, no, like intentionally not a talk. It'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah.
The Mercedes. I think what happens with the Mercedes is I always get bad rolls on the I get bad rolls on the scripts, and two, she won't use a script.
Can I see her attributes? I'm just curious if she has something for, like, that adds to that.
She has so many.
Oh boy.
History of
Yeah,
concussions. Oof.
Nothing here is like more risky promos or whatever. Poor comedy matches. I don't think so. I think she could do comedy matches if she wanted to.
I mean, she could, but she doesn't. No one on your brand knows how to work, Nick.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. Mike Bailey, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, the match got an 89, but they didn't know how to work.
The game's just throwing it in there to piss me off at this point.
It is. I mean, I've gotten this note on matches that get like a 98. It's like... I don't really worry about the lack of psychology thing that much.
I think at some point, if the match gets a high enough rating, it shouldn't be there, and it should just show up in the dirt sheet.
Yeah. It's got a 69. Honestly thought this would do better.
Because now that I'm thinking about it, if I just saw that 89 there, I'd be really happy.
Yeah. That's on
81, good.
Yeah,
really good.
This is good. Maki Ito. Now she's got psychology.
Tag match, that's why. Don't need psychology in a tag match.
Yeah, famously no psychology. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
That herniated spinal disc sounds really bad.
I mean, it's really bad when he takes the dive, gets a herniated spinal disc, and then Kevin Steen's like, yo, we got to call an audible.
No, we have to
package pile driver.
We have to call an audible. We have to go back to the booking screen.
Yeah, Pac's not. Some of it. No, you literally need to go back. It's saying like you can't. Yeah. You can't do this.
What do you want to do? Just delete it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say if you want to send him out, but I mean, he's gonna be hurt. There's no reason to send Pac out to cut a promo or something.
No, like a promo? No. Yeah. I'll figure something else out.
Okay.
All right, Darby.
Just 86 that.
Yeah.
An 86. Good.
I mean, very good considering 79-80.
Yeah. Creative finish.
Creative finish. It was a double count out, which I thought might hurt it.
Nah, they don't care.
Awesome. And this will wrap up at the pay-per-view now.
90 for this. Riho did a bad job coming out and standing next to Adam Page, and Morrow morrowed.
Nigel, she doesn't have the pipe. What could this mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what you're worried about.
I don't know those 15 psychology notes I got earlier.
But Ilya Dragunov has like Ilya's 94 psychology. He'll carry him through it. He's calling the match. He's the champ.
He is, and he is. He's also the heel, so he's the face. Never mind. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know, but that's awesome. Give me a 91. Sure, give me a 91.
96.
Wow.
And okay, we did get the bonus this time, and we did do a multi-part angle. So I am officially out of ideas about when you get it and when you don't.
Yeah, I got nothing.
It is
It's
a mystery.
it must just be random.
I mean, it's not random because, you do have to do multiple different segment types to get it. Like, everyone said it's 3, and I feel like I've only done 3 and gotten it, but I feel like I've also. Is it possible to do too many and then that, like, negates it? I don't know.
It has to be exactly 3?
No, because I feel like I've done it on more. I don't know. Oh, yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah, there's surgery, though. That's all right,
Yeah.
Darby.
But even if it's.
Listen.
Like.
We knew Darby was going to injure himself doing a bump eventually. It's fine. We factored that in.
I believe we
still made a ton of money.
Yeah, we're making more money.
Yeah, because our broadcasting costs are 0.
Yeah.
Which seems
not correct because we're still on the other things. But whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna complain. The broadcasting revenue was $1.2 million, and we paid $0 to get it, and got a lot of popularity. This is why everyone says it's cheating. By the way,
I mean it is
really
100%
just cheating.
It also, for the record, especially if you ask me to do this in WCW, we are never doing it.
No, WCW makes A, extremely no sense,
Yeah.
and B, like, you're already kind of at the top of the mountain, man.
Yeah. But yeah,
everyone else.
Maybe if we play WCW for 600 episodes and we make it to like 2007 or something, like maybe then I'll think about it, but probably not. I've put Nick into a stunned silence by talking about 15-year WCW save. Yeah.
I mean, my goal on my personal save is to make it very far. I would like to see WWE die.
Uh-huh. It is weird to think about a world where WCW just exists until 2007 or later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which of the OVW guys go there instead?
Yeah. But also, like, it exists in a way where it's healthy the whole time, and because everyone else that would do a save where WCW would exist that long would probably start in like 2001, where you're starting with like fucking like WCW on its deathbed.
You're basically TNA in it.
Yeah, basically, you're basically TNA. Yeah.
Let's do the surgery before we end this stream.
Yeah, let's do the surgery. It's medium risk.
I would like to make the argument to still do it.
I would agree. Okay. I mean, it's not my guy, so I'm a little worried about medium, but we'll do it.
I'll say this: either way, he's going to be out past the next draft. So, like, don't worry. Don't think about it as just your guy or not your guy.
Yeah.
With that in mind, does that change your answer?
No, we're gonna do it.
Okay, let's do it.
It's a complete success.
Hell yeah.
So he's still out for 200 days.
He'll come back right around the draft then.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Glad I got to have Darby Allin.
He is still coming back sooner than Danielson, which seems insane.
Shattered elbow, like, do you mean like literally shattered? Like that the man has just pieces of elbow now? Like how?
I guess that's something we hadn't thought about all this time he's been on TV with SB Kento. He's probably got his arm in a sling or like a cast or something the whole time.
I think you've mentioned it a couple times at the beginning that he had his arm in a sling, but like, yeah, no, that like a shattered elbow, he's probably got some sort of protection on that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, he got a metal rod in his elbow. If he ever does come back, that man's Lex Luger.
Hell yeah. World's End is in 14 days?
Get ready.
All right, that's just fucking fast. Is that too soon? Should we push that back?
We'll discuss this next.
Well, you know what? We're like not on pay-per-view anymore. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah. Because that was the only thing I was worried about. Because if you do your pay-per-views too close, it's like, oh, you did them too close. No one bought it. But the shows are on Max. It's fine. they're on Max or they're on World Elite.
World's End on World Elite.
Fuck.
If you're that worried, you could push it out.
No, I'm not worried. I was only worried about the pay-per-view ding, but that does not matter anymore. So it's fine. We could go over our event schedule. We have World's End on the 21st. Dynasty, and this, as mentioned, happens in January because in real life it happens in April. But April's when we have Beach Break, and I like Beach Break, so we kept it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll have Revolution the 1st of March. Then, I don't need to keep going. But that's the upcoming schedule. But yeah, that's going to do it. Apparently, we'll be coming back with World's End real soon. But next week, we'll be back on Dynamite. Oh, also, we'll have the New Year's Eve Dynamite right after that. That's going to be my big end of the year show. That'll be fun. And then, of course, Tuesday, WCW, we finally had Halloween Havoc after... I feel like I was hyping Halloween Havoc for, 6 weeks, in real life.
Yeah, you were doing an actual pay-per-view build for your pay-per-view.
That's what it felt like. But that finally happened, so that means next up is Fall Brawl, the War Games match. So we'll finally have the big NWO or Team WCW match. And then after that, it's Starrcade, which is now a 2-night spectacular. So that'll be fun. I need to figure out what I'm going to do about Saturday night that week.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a TV show on Saturday night on that brand.
Good luck.
Yep. I can set it to air live and then change it back, right? I think I can do that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do a special fucking live Wednesday edition of Saturday. Listen, that's 3 months away. Who cares? But yeah, WCW on Tuesday. We'll be back next week with more AEW. If you're watching on YouTube, appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. Come watch live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern on Twitch TV/Swarrels. And that's it. Night, everybody.
Later.